Hello and welcome to Holding Action, the show where the chaos and combat is controlled by the rules of Dungeons and Dragons.
Boop, boop, boop. The chouse.
The chouse, the absolute chouse, governed by rules set forth that we almost follow exclusively.
I thought chows like the dog.
But before we get into that tonight, we are going to do a quick overall run through to make it happen, as it were. Monsignor Jones, would you please grace us with information and or additional accoutrement we can use to label and identify
I would like to
our great sponsor.
The Tremont.
Do that.
I nailed it. Okay, so, like usual, or your first time ever witnessing us, me specifically, talk about the Gaming Goat, Twin Cities locations, 3 of them.
Boom.
Name them. Go. Mike.
Egan.
St. Paul.
Woodbury.
Nailed it. All 3 of those locations, super good. So, you should take your hard-earned money, go to the Gaming Goat.
That you worked very hard
in
for.
Minnesota exclusively, the 3 locations. If you don't live in Minnesota, at some point, take a trip here
Yes.
to go
Also,
check
they
out
do have
loons.
gaming goats a lot of places, though.
Yeah, but specifically come to the 3 here.
Yes.
Because we like them. So, being that that is the case, and we like them, and they're great, Dino, John, bam, bam, air horn. So, the new games out this week, gracing the locations of the 3 locations, are Axis and Allies and Zombies.
Yeah.
Just straight up zombies.
I was told D&D item cards, but don't get it twisted. It's for the game Dragonfire.
Right.
I don't know what that is.
That is the deck builder card game that you run. It's like D&D, but with a deck instead of like a book.
Well, shit, that's out.
Yeah.
Go pick that up. That sounds sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Codenames is a game, and this is possibly a franchise, and I don't know if I know what this is.
Yep.
Codenames is the game, Harry Potter.
Boom.
I'm not sure if that's a thing.
Yeah.
Codenames is a franchise, and I would like to play the Harry Potter version. There you go.
That was just released. Also, a game called Discover, space, land, space, unknown. Those are out this
Include the
week.
spaces, or are those underscores?
No. It includes the spaces on the game box itself.
Gotcha.
So,
Nice.
those
Good
are
that
the
they
new
did
games
that.
out this week.
Dope.
Because we like the GOAT, I decided to come up with a thing with the initiative role of Natural 20 by Deej for the idea, and then...
And actually, this is one, I think the delay will cause some issues, but absolutely play along with us because I am super excited and I think it's really fun. And
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how well you guys do.
Yeah, so obviously you can't play because you know half
I
of
don't
these
ever
things.
get to play
Put
these
my
yet.
hat on.
That's
Right,
not
that's
true.
fine.
You sometimes get to play. Doesn't matter. Going forward. Okay, I'm going to read off 3 names, and I need you guys to tell me whether these are X-Men or these are a type of goat.
Barty
So,
Crouch Jr.
Junior. You did
Freddie
Junior.
Prinze Jr.?
No.
You need to do
not
Barty
a
You
goat.
Crouch.
pretty much
And
did.
then
Lauren
it
And
says-
not only did you not play the game, you
X-Men.
played a different game. That has nothing to do with anything
Okay,
that's
so-
happening.
Codenames.
So a goat or X-Men.
A goat type or an X-Men.
A subspecies, if you will.
Yeah, so I'm going to pick one of you,
This is good.
and I'm going to read the names, and you tell me whether this is an X-Men or if this is a goat.
Okay, so you're
Okay.
choosing us. We're not just shouting it out.
Correct.
Cool.
Because that would be more of an S
It would be
show
too
than
much chouse, and
Okay.
there are no rules for that.
Mike,
That's me.
Altai, Damascus, or Jonica? Are these goats or X-Men?
Goats.
Nailed it.
Yeah! I
actually-
finally got one.
Those are actually goats. All right, so I got to mix some of these
I
up
never get
because
one.
I didn't mix them as well as I thought.
I got a point.
Okay. You get a point. Take that
I'm
down.
going to keep tracking.
Okay.
Point, Mike.
Kira, X-Men or goats? Revanche, Zorn, Hepzibah.
Those are X-Men.
Those are X-Men. Fucking nailed it.
I knew one of them.
Okay. Which one did you know?
Hepzibah.
Oh, fucking tight. Okay, Jackie. Are these X-Men or are these goats? Dupe, Chimera, Longneck.
I feel like Chimera is an X-Men. I'm gonna say goats.
It's also a cul-de-sac.
These are X-Men, Jen.
Dang it! Should have gone with the
Cul-de-sac sack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Mike. Are these X-Men or are they goats?
Goats.
Thuringian, Sarda, Kalahari.
Goat. Goat.
Those are goats.
Yes! 2.
Okay, Kira. Are these X-Men or goats? Box, Phantom X, Dakin.
Phantom X? Well, those are X-Men.
Phantom X, not Phantom hyphen X.
Phantom X.
I'm gonna go goats then.
But those are X-Men.
Damn it.
Yes!
Okay, Jay Quellen,
Goat or X-Men?
Chang Thangi, Kagani, or Rove. Those goats or X-Men's?
X-Men.
Those are goats. Okay, Michael.
Of course they're goats.
God, Chang Thangi?
Yes.
I just
Jesus.
figured you were screwing up somebody's name.
You would be surprised how much fun we had though
How
coming
many
up
different
with
types of goats are there?
the types of goats.
There's
There are
lots.
lots of goats.
Yeah, okay.
There are
All
also
right.
lots of B-roll X-Men too. So.
Okay, Michael. X-Men or goats? Black Bengal, Sable, Kiko.
Those are X-Men.
Those are goats.
Damn it! Cable.
Okay.
Not Sable.
Gazing Nightshade, Candy Southern, Sabra.
Those are goats.
Those are X-Men.
Yes!
Absolutely.
Sabra!
I
That made me
win!
question, but the other two I was like, those can't be X-Men.
That's why I put them to, like, Candy Southern.
Yeah.
What a fancy fucking goat. Gazing Nightshade, you say.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are super mediocre.
Yeah.
I got 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
passed.
So that makes you the winner.
I'm the
and
loser.
You
Hero's
win.
Feast.
You will absolutely be graced with the ability to continue to play.
You're a
Loser,
character
I think
of Walker.
Jackie missed the most. You're done. No more D&D for you.
Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Yeah, this one had no reward, just a penalty.
The,
Yeah.
the DM actually does make the rules.
The DM
so.
giveth and also just
Can I
taketh
just
away.
turn this off?
No, you get this session.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just going forward. So
Next-
make the most out
Okay.
of this one.
Yeah.
Next session.
Good. I was
you
excited
are,
to play.
This is your last session, so
Especially since I finally
Guess
started
we'll-
feeling better.
Yep.
I was excited
All right,
to like.
so go to the Gaming Goat because goats are great, and the Gaming Goat is great, and D&D is great, and the X-Men are great.
3 locations.
Trace. Also, don't fuck around and be good to each other.
Yeah,
I
do
mean,
that.
do that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with
Don't
that
fuck
being
around,
the
John.
case, we don't have any, I don't think, super important scheduling stuff
I can't
No.
coming up.
No,
We
Just
don't.
Get to it
Don't.
later.
Okay.
but one more specific comment.
Yes.
Because all of us at the table,
That's us.
tables, would, I would assume, agree, but to our trans friends, you guys are seen and loved, and you guys are great.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody can take that away from you.
Not
Even if they try.
Not even a DM who makes the rules, but
Yep.
wouldn't do that probably anyway if they're a good DM.
That's
I
a
guess.
dick
You're
move.
plus 12.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a success on
Yeah.
a saving throw
yeah,
of
nailed it.
DC 11.
I mean, you just got to roll a not 1.
Yeah, I guess that's true too.
I think even if you rolled a 1, it's still fine. Because
Regardless.
you can't take that away.
So, we are about to get into our chaotic happenings. However, with that being said, as per usual, don't want to harp on it. However, would like to make sure that you are continually encouraged. Tell your friends, share, make sure to like, subscribe, yodel at us in chat, whisper at us on, you can still whisper on apps, right? I'm young.
I don't.
Don't worry about it.
Sure. Slide into the DM.
Yes, slide in.
The DMs.
This is
No,
also
it's still
your last session.
It applies. Literally
Now.
applies. Slide into the direct message of the Holding Action Twitter page. Family friendly show. Now you want someone to slide in?
No.
Slide in through the gap.
We get racking. Can't even do it. Can't even do it. It's fine. Last time on Holding Action, the group had made their way to the Shadowfell in pursuit of Walker's sister, a now seemingly ancient elf who is mired by a curse that seems to have corrupted the entirety of the Gloryfell and turned it into what is now referred to as the Shadowfell. After a very difficult and chaotic battle that saw Walker fall permanently, the group rallied, recovered Walker's soul from this foe, brought him back, and they continued their pursuit through the Shadowfell to try and take the next steps towards freeing, confronting, or fighting Walker's sister, Advara. This journey led them to a group called the Golden Wing, a seemingly holdout reserve of ancient elves who have called the Gloryfell home previously and now defend the Shadowfell from an alliance of demons between Advara and these creatures of the night and their onslaught of attacks towards the keep that they are still holed up in, which was revealed to be the former royal court for the king of the Gloryfell. Upon encountering these reserved elves, a special device referred to as the Helm of Ages informed the welcoming elves that Walker was in fact a version, reincarnation, or some modification thereof their former king, Padir Faerthurin. Completely unaware as to how he has returned, not mentioning much of his new form, and not necessarily having much to say about the demon ally that the group traveled with, the group eventually was escorted up to the Golden Wing Keep at the heart of the, Shadowfell, and given a little bit of history on sort of how they came to be where they are. It was revealed then that before his demise at some point in the past, the Solar Galandra, who had previously helped the group in their fight with the Harbor of Souls that saw Walker fall, had also bestowed part of his essence into a large obelisk.
The Glory Spark.
The Glory Spark, that is correct.
Nailed it.
And it is being used to create a radiant barrier of protective energy that seems to have staved off the necrotic curse that is sweeping across this land and has made the inner courtyard as well as some parts of the keep free from the tinge and tarnish that the Shadowfell has been going through. The group decided to cast the magnificent mansion at Sproigins' powerful magics and feed the starving and troubled people of the keep. Walker decided to travel to his old room with escort and was brought to the king's quarters, where his former weapon and armor stood on a mannequin just below his crown. In addition, he collected a small envelope with a yet unknown document inside. He then adjourned to his sister's old room. Unkept, covered in dust, the location where she succumbed to the poison that killed her, originally sparking and instigating the curse that would later envelop this realm, and decided to rest in peace in her place, while the rest of the group continued to feed and work through the processes of the keep personnel. That is when they were greeted by the arcanist specialist of the keep, a man referred to as Terry Onuwan. However, he has taken on a new, more elven name to try and, fit in with the folks. Terry Flandine is, it sounded pretty kingy, and he has been helping the group through the process of them getting set up and ready to take whatever their next steps are. So, Hara, Skadi, and Sproigins find themselves in the courtyard with Skadi most of the way through a plant enrichment spell to try and help grow some food for them. Walker, you are currently still resting in your sister's old room in a very chaotically dusty whirlwind of old bed and slight mildew overcome with sparkly dust off the few lights that are in there. But what happens next?
You guys want to go first?
I mean, I'm apparently I haven't spoke all day. Not
You're
sure.
concentrating on a spell. It's very
Right.
difficult.
I'm still.
talking and concentrating on spells.
So you're doing that. We can go to you.
Okay.
It's a shadow
After I like take my moment there and just kind of remembering the last time I was in this room, or the memory that was placed into my head of the last time I was in this room, I will open the envelope.
Okay. You open it up, and it is a folded piece of parchment that you gradually unfurl. And it seems to be just a spattering of letters. But you flip it over, and it seems to be a letter addressing somebody.
I will dedicate some time to reading said letter.
At this point in time, too, with the time that it's taken for them to feed the people of the court and for Skadi to work through that, I will say you also could have gotten a long rest there.
Okay. Oh,
Oh yeah, because you only need 4 hours.
Yeah, you only need 4, correct?
correct.
Your meditation.
I gotta do some hit dice because I'm still dying.
What time?
You're
Am-
undying.
Am I a -3 now?
You would have recovered 1 point, correct?
Okay.
Yes.
I get those back.
You're in the courtyard?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've just been watching you and
Oh, that's right.
Terry have
Terry.
So Terry
Situation.
walked away.
He's in the mansion.
Oh yeah, that's
Having
right.
his leaks
Yeah,
after
having
shutting the
his
door.
leaks. You want to not keep your egg in there? So I'm gonna drop the mansion.
I'll be right back. I'll go get the egg.
Okay.
And I'll come right back out.
All right. I would have seen. It's not like a pocketable egg.
No,
right?
it's in a backpack. It's like, right? It's like an egg.
It's big.
Yeah, but I would have.
It's not
I
a
saw you-
tiny egg.
Right, but I was
Did you-
assuming I saw you put it in your backpack.
Yeah. You guys were there when I like made a traveler's clothing
Yeah.
nest in my bag for it.
Yeah, you exited without it, so.
Yeah. Well, I told you I was going up there and putting the whatever. I have it now.
You told
Thank you.
Deej that you're gonna put it
Oh,
up
I
there.
thought I was telling whatever.
No, you did that.
So I have my egg now,
Okay.
and I'm out of the mansion.
Okay. Terry,
Are you like in? Are you
I
going?
just like, Terry,
Yeah.
do you want to get your, how much longer do you think you got on these leaks?
I've probably done in 45 minutes, an hour.
I got about 3.5 minutes on this mansion before it spits you out. So I think,
I would have thought you had more powerful magics. That's fine. I'll just put some of these in my pocket,
all right,
and I'll just tuck that away.
that's
and
not gonna, that's fine.
It's
Just remember, you're first tomorrow.
and just so I can make sure that I see later, I'm gonna hold on to this candlestick.
Okay?
And he starts heading towards the door as he's like still munching on some of the leeks.
All right, I'll just kind of like hold the door open
Puts it
for
all
him.
away. All right, I'm ready to.
Remember, tomorrow, you're first.
Yeah. First to get the food,
That's right.
and I'll have some chicken, and also those are grilled leeks.
Do you like those?
They were quite good.
See?
They were actually quite good. It would have been nice to have some chicken or some beef or some things.
Tomorrow you can have chicken and
I'm
beef. We just had to
definitely thinking about that. Yes.
feed the other families. So tomorrow,
Yeah.
you're
Of course, the other families.
First.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely the other families. Yes.
You know what? I like you, Terry. I am coming around to the idea of taking you with us.
Well, I
Seems like you're.
think that would be a wise decision. I think the king has already sort of suggested.
You just do me a favor, come out of the mansion though.
Oh, sure. Yeah, definitely. Steps out.
Close it. And,
Okay.
Get rid of it.
Dispel the mansion.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So,
Powerful magic, yeah.
it seems like you're incredibly important to the peoples here, so
Well,
I don't
of
want to
course,
take
yeah.
you away from them.
Well, I mean, they could do fine. They got by for thousands of years.
This is
before.
literally all the people that's left in this whole plane of existence.
So hardly anything to manage, even really.
Yep.
You know.
So-
I feel like they're probably good.
Have a great night of sleep.
Yes, definitely gonna sleep like a baby.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad to have met you, Sproigins.
Likewise.
This is fantastic, and I look forward to getting closer with you and the king tomorrow.
Yeah. Likewise.
Well, I'll just be off then.
All right. Good night.
And he just kind of jauntily strolls.
Yeah. Like booty walk at all.
You see him kind of pat his pocket, turn around. Good night, Sproigins.
Good night.
Just kind of starts walking in towards the keep.
Fucking interesting guy.
Yeah. Like, how did he even get here? Like, do you think he just stumbled through a portal and wound up in the Shadowfell or something? Like,
Probably.
We did with Feywild?
I don't know, or he took a potion and it brought him here.
That's more like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably what happened. So, do we have any who do we go now to for information?
We gotta wait. I think we gotta wait for Barondel's old ass to wake up tomorrow.
Is Darazel nearby?
No, he's gone back in now.
Okay. I would like to actually, if you want to talk to the guards, I don't think they really like me all that much.
Because you're a demon.
Yep. Will you ask one of them if he's available today or if we should be waiting for tomorrow to talk to Barondel?
Sure. Do you want to talk to him today, or do you want to talk to him tomorrow?
I would like to talk to him today.
Guard!
Yes?
Do you know, is Barondale available to talk to us today? Or has he had to go to sleep?
I can fetch him if you want me to.
Does he usually go to bed at this time? I don't want to bother him.
What time is it technically now? Because isn't there like no time
I
here?
have no fucking clue what time technically anything is.
The flywing never sleeps, so
Is that what he's called? Is the flywing?
he's... Should I fetch him for
Yes,
you?
please.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's a fucking tight name.
And he turns and
Flywing.
disappears.
Maybe it's like a title or like a position. Like
Maybe.
you're because
well,
he's
he
been
can't
around,
be the king.
Well, he remembers Padir. Like
Yeah, well, elves are old as shit, alright?
it's
They
like
just get old, right, Skadi?
thousands and thousands. She's doing
I'm
her-
working.
Yeah.
Don't talk to her while she's
She
doing her
plowing the
powerful
fields.
magic.
Trying to
Sowing
do an
some
elf
seed.
jab.
Yeah.
Well, don't mess up her spell. She's like been at it for like 7 hours. I think that would to stop it. That's close to. Anyways, what were you were asking about? Seeing if you could take a piece of that obelisk thingy.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I couldn't break a chunk off and if you or Walker couldn't make it into like an arrowhead. Or like,
Arrowhead.
yeah, like maybe it's like has the essence of the glory fell and could help rid
Would it?
Vara of her curse.
Would you need to pierce her or just put it on her?
I don't know.
Because I feel like if you stabbed it into her, she'd just like explode with radiant energy.
I mean, maybe.
Do you want me to ask these magical bones if it would destroy it if you try to take off a piece of it?
Sure, I would like to watch you talk to the bones.
Okay. I want to see. Did you identify the egg? Or did we just kind of like.
You did identify the egg.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a fucking big ass egg.
Mysterious brown egg.
Yeah, like technically a mysterious brown egg.
What do you ask?
Oh, before you ask, make sure you say, dear bones.
Dear bones.
Mm-hmm.
It's asking the gods.
Yeah, but you're talking to the bones.
Okay. Shake the bones. Dear bones, or asking the gods, dear god bones.
You guys are winning all kinds of favor
Yep.
all the time.
If
Talking to gods, our best trait.
if we
My best
try
trait.
to break a piece off of the
Glory
glory spark, does it have the possibility of destroying it?
Make your religion check.
That's a good ass question. That's what I try to ask Harry and Hayden.
I saw.
Teary.
Teary.
Thierry.
Teary.
Teary.
Theory.
Like a
Teary.
unknown spelling.
14.
Unfortunately, you are met with silence, as
Maybe
it
these
seems
things
your
are broken.
connection to the gods is too weak on this day.
They don't work?
I don't think so. I think maybe I just need to sit with them longer or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's
Maybe
just
it's 'cause
you're
they're-
asking bones.
I mean, it might be because you're talking to bones.
Well, you're the one who said that they were the bones of the scry.
Yeah.
So, DM.
Maybe they're old and they don't work anymore.
That's also true. That's probably more like it. I think I have to wait another day to try again.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you fail, you still have the wait.
Correct. Yep.
So
Alright,
maybe
so you just wait for tomorrow.
yeah,
Talk to the bones again.
yeah,
Do you think it's because I said for you to say dear bones?
yeah, most likely.
Okay.
It kind of like
Next time-
saying dear bones, dear god bones god.
Bones. Oh shit, bones. God.
It like threw off my groove.
My bad. You just do it tomorrow.
All right,
You
all right.
don't. Just let me know, and
I would
and
say
will provide
yeah,
some,
it probably
some
has
God
the
talk
possibility.
inspiration to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Because if anyone knows how to talk to gods, it's
Yeah, I've done it a lot.
Sproigins, clearly.
So
My butterfly wing mustache going.
All right, so for the sake of brevity and expedition here, I'm going to say you complete your ritual. You perform your full enriching, land enriching spell. You guys stand assembled in the courtyard. Are you going to be doing anything different?
Yeah, as soon as I opened the letter, I just wanted to quick take a look around the room, just see if any of her old stuff is in there or if there's anything that's a trace of her whatsoever.
Okay, make an investigation check.
At my
Yo!
Where's that old investigation?
is he at full disadvantage?
20, not
That
natural.
was -3.
Just -3.
Yeah.
So you do some poking around, and it seems that there is a heavy, thick set of dust on pretty much everything. Despite that, there are a number of things that were seemingly just sort of left there, whether they were of importance or not. And as you're kind of searching through some drawers and kind of just running your finger along to see how long it may have been and taking in this circumstance, you find this small box. And as you kind of try and clear some dust off, there's actually a lens that you're able to look through, as this is glass. And you kind of brush it a little bit more and realize there's a very thin clasp on this small box that's sitting on top of a dresser. You brush it off a little bit more until you just get to the point where you open it up. And it appears as if there are these golden coils that look like maybe they're meant to fit around an arm or something to that effect, as adornments of some kind. And after looking at them, you sort of recognize these as coils that Advara was wearing in the vision that Sproigins had injected into your brain, as sort of part of her full-on Golden Wing armor set. These were the trimmings that she would wear into battle.
Okay, and they're like, are they like dainty arm bands?
Well,
or
they're
are they
pliable gold, so they're meant to cling, but they
Okay.
wrap around
Okay.
what would be probably the upper portion of an arm.
2 of them?
Yep.
Okay. And then I will try to not disturb the ground too much and start making my way back down to the group.
Okay. Tracing your footsteps back through the dust, which is both easy and difficult as it's still settling even from your initial foray in. You find yourself back out in the hallway, heading down the slight spiral of the staircase to the grand hallway where you were first escorted to your room. down the stairs through the main hall and out the front door to see your group assembled there in the courtyard.
Hail.
Yo.
Oh, king.
Let's not go there.
What?
It's weird.
Is anyone around? Anyone around?
At this point, it's pretty cleared out.
Okay. Do you realize that these people are in this position because of the deal that I made, right?
Yeah.
That's why we don't. I would prefer not.
Yeah, but they have more hope now than they did because you are here now.
But would they have that if I told them the
Technically,
truth?
It really wouldn't change your position. Whether you, I mean, you screwed up as Padir, but making it better.
At this point, that's my burden, and I'll figure it out. But I found this.
Was that thing that you?
Yeah,
got
this
from
was
your
the
room?
note. Who's a Fezra again?
A Fezra is a solar. The solar that brought you as all the dads together.
Apollonia.
Yeah.
Well, Sproigins, you're a college man, right?
I mean, I attended.
Learned.
You're learned, yeah.
But you do dance and song and literature and poems, right?
Yes.
Let me-
Not so much songs
Okay,
as much
well,
as.
I figure you'll be the expert on this one.
Okay.
Forgotten blood will rise from death.
Yes, we know this one.
Oh,
You also know this. You were.
was that?
You were
I
there.
couldn't remember if it was me or anything.
Yeah.
No,
that
it was you.
Okay.
That was us leaving, and then that's when you said, "I hope the wings were worth it." It's one of the best lines, but it also cut real deep.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Um,
cut real deep.
But
Arrow
did
to the back of the head.
that end
No.
with these
You
are
cut
dark
me yesterday.
these are dark times, my friend. I hope you are ready for what is to come next. Your friend, a Fezra.
What?
Was that,
No.
that was for you?
And then there's this crazy.
Fuck is that?
Okay, I would like to take a look at that, but first, hang on, I have
Let me
it
look at this.
in my journal. I wanted to remember it. Maybe I don't. I thought I did. Did you write it down, Skadi, in the journal that you've been keeping?
What is it that
Yes,
you're looking
but
for?
I
I
don't
found the word
have it.
I.
Oh, here it is. What Drava said was, "Forgotten blood will rise from death, from the sun will rise again. One can rule, one can give, but both will drown in blood to live. The five assembled, all as one, all to one.
All as one.
All as one, brought death to all and all to none. The
No.
king, the guard,
No.
the tree, the heart,
No.
brought the answer to the dark."
Brought none to all, and all to none. The king, the guard, the tree, the heart, brought the answer to the dark. And there at end in fires deep, all the hopeful go to sleep. So you're a scholarly man.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Do you
May I
know?
see the letter?
Yes. Who knows anything about none? This thing seems to
It's-
keep popping up.
It's the plane.
Right,
That's
but
what's
like,
taken over, made the shadow fell out of the glory fell.
no. I understand that aspect, but do any of us know anything about it? Like, really about none. Letus is there.
Maybe.
We don't know that, but we think so.
I thought we were told that.
That's where the well led, right? Was to none.
We don't know that. We
But like it's possible.
yeah.
No, we do know that. It was in the book that you read. That was,
Celestial book.
yeah, the Celestial book. You read it and you said that that's what it said.
Shit, has your journal got more pages?
Which journal? The one that I found
Or
the poem in?
the one that like keeps writing itself?
I mean, like, it keeps writing itself.
Yeah. Did it write more?
I can't read it. Everything that it writes, like, I've read everything that I can read on it.
Can you hold it and enlarge and let us read it?
Oh, the crops look great, Skadi.
Hey,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, I can.
There's
How did that
food.
look?
Yeah, I can. I still have
I
that
mean,
ability.
the ground itself is fighting even being fertile and fighting any kind of growth, so it's noticeable just based on the power and level of Skadi's magic, but it's still fledgling.
Yeah, it looks great. Like, I think this is going to be a big help in the long term.
What did you make?
Every little bit helps. Apples, that's what I had seeds for.
Shit.
Well, and those
That
apples will
makes
make
sense
more
with
seeds.
These now large trees.
Enlarge.
Okay. So you watch her form begin to elongate, and the book stretches with her, and it seems as if each sort of pixelated jump in each letter that is difficult to read reforms and continues to shrink itself.
Can you read it?
No, it's still
Can you read it?
fucking small. Okay,
Magic.
got it. Doesn't matter if you stay big. Do you have any wild shapes?
No. Like, did you want me to turn into an ant or something? Because I got polymorphs.
Yeah, so do I, but I can't. If we both turn into ants and read it, we can.
Ants are hummingbirds.
You guys realize it's just writing what's happening right now, right?
No, I don't. Because I
probably-
can't read it. I don't know what it says.
The story caught up to where we were in the Shadowfell, right?
Essentially, yeah.
And then wherever we were when I was reading it is basically where it was, and then it got smaller and smaller and smaller because we're creating whatever the story is.
What is it? I'm gonna flip the page. Is the page before that bigger?
Mm-hmm.
Does that add up? Does it look like?
Yep. As you draw closer and closer to experiences you've already gone through, and the documentation sort of aligning with those events, the text continues to get smaller and smaller.
Careful, don't hurt yourself.
It's because we do too much non-important stuff.
I'm gonna put that away now.
Yeah.
You do take 6 points of psychic damage reading it, though.
Really?
Yep.
What's the thing?
It's not a very nice book.
Yeah. No shit. The reason why I stay away from books.
And stuff and things.
Also, I don't like them.
Does anyone, is that like in another language? No, it's
written
Yeah, it's in a
common.
hurtful language.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about the codex. So that
Was it a puzzle?
is that in the same handwriting as the other side of the? Okay.
Yep. It all appears to have been written at the same time.
So,
Is it?
this must have been some sort of like solar base at one point, then, right? Because it's not just a Fezra that's been here. It's also.
Maybe if Ezra wasn't here and just sent it.
I mean,
Well,
I
you
guess
guys are
that's-
familiar at this point. The Gloryfell at the time is where a major battle for the War of the Nine Plains took place.
So there would be good reason that the.
And do we know that the
Solars-
Solars were on the side of the Gloryfell? Okay.
Well, they were on the side of not having the entire, all 9 realms blow up.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Okay. That's good to know. These things that we find out, they're good.
yeah, the Solars were not actively pushing for the destruction of all the planes.
Does it look like just a jumbled mess, or does it look like it would be?
It's written in common.
Yeah, it
No, I
feels-
know, but like.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any coherence or. I mean, it seems inherently coded.
Add the letter before that, yeah.
Walker found the word shat.
You guys would turn it into like just the most juvenile word search.
Yeah, I mean, do you think, you guys have done those word searches before, right?
The what?
You know, like in, maybe
I used to
because
do them
went
all the
to-
time in my cave.
You know what?
There was so much salt in that.
I take back bowing
I mean,
to
he
you
is the
and calling
procurer
you
of
king.
motion stuff.
You are the
12
procurer
minutes
of
ago.
Don't
motion stuff.
say that word.
Procurer?
The king. King Padir, Big Dick Padir. King.
Family show.
So it's about this time you guys all see Barondel sort of slowly but making his way out through the front door. You see him swing it open. He has more armor on now. It seems as if he's got his greaves and these silver plates around his legs, as well as now what appears to be sort of a cuirass of armor that he's wearing. And he comes out.
He's gonna kill you for your title.
I was told you wanted to speak with me.
Yeah, we have a bunch of questions.
Well, I will do my best. I'm afraid history is something I may be of help with, but a great deal of what's happening here, you may have to consult our Arcanist further.
We tried
I'm gonna
that.
not consult him any further.
He's proven a very trusted ally, so if you are to run into a dead end with me, I am sorry to disappoint you, but I will be of whatever help I can.
The Arcanist didn't help?
No.
The Arcanist is interesting.
Oh.
Yes, a strange fellow to be
Yes.
sure.
His knowledge is not
It's unique.
existent.
That would be a good way to put it.
We have benefited significantly from his brews and potions, and
That's great.
What has he done for you guys?
he identifies a manner of mystical obstructions, hurdles for us to overcome, helps identify arcane-natured things. We have very few left who can do such magic.
He have very many mishaps?
He has some experimental processes that have not yielded the result he has anticipated, but he is working diligently to try and rectify some of those shortcomings, but our resources and ingredients are limited. I'm amazed he has been able to do as much as he has just with what we have available.
What kind of mishaps has he had? Like, what has he done to people that he's trying to correct? What are the things that he's trying to correct?
I'm afraid he would have to articulate the details in a more official capacity, but I'm not.
Because maybe we can, like, if he poisons somebody, maybe we can help them.
Well, things that have meant to heal have sometimes harmed, and things that are meant to have harmed have sometimes healed or had other mysterious effects. But again, we are not, unfortunately, equipped with the proper ingredients as requested, so it is a bit of a process to dial in on the exact recipes for these otherworldly potions.
True. Do you have people who need healing now?
We have not been attacked in several days, so we are okay at the moment, and now that we are well fed, I feel we are in the best shape we have been in some time.
Well, every day I'll open it up for the people here to eat and
Well,
fill
there
up
are
on the foods that I have.
tactical considerations to consider there. I appreciate, of course, having our people well fed, and because of our desperation, I allowed such an occurrence, but to have some of our most vulnerable centered in such a specific location all at once is perhaps more risk than we can afford.
Well,
What are you concerned about?
Again, we have not seen a demon raid in a number of days, but I feel we are overdue, perhaps.
But if we are to let 4 or 5 in at a time, and then we can take their places while they go in and eat.
If we were able to use a secure location within the keep,
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
put it wherever you would like.
And not just that, but we can leave it open for a day.
There's
And-
not food wouldn't. The food is gonna run out within hours. There's
But I
not that
mean,
much.
Well, what I'm saying is it
well, there is
stays
a greater
open for a
concern
day.
to be at the top of our agenda, I believe. And I would not drain you of powerful magic if you are to go up against So fearsome a foe.
Well, we've got a couple days before we take that on.
And there is some food now in the courtyard.
I appreciate this, and we will continue to accept your gifts graciously. We are happy to have our king back and to have hope again, but we must address the looming threat. Should it stay and remain, I feel food and additional arms are excellent, but will not change the inevitability of what we face. The people are inspired by your return, but our numbers are smaller than they were in the past.
I have a question. Why does no one seem bothered that he doesn't look the same as Padir?
He is identified as our Padir through the Crown of Ages. We know it is him, but my king, this is not the first time you have been back.
I figured as much.
Have you no memory of this place?
No, I fear the land has corrupted my mind each time, but I try to make it back here.
Something we were afraid of and had considered. Our Arcanist had actually made mention of such a suggestion. It is no matter. It is your presence that brings hope to the people. Your companions that
Told you.
bolsters their strength and resolve for what we can accomplish and hopefully free the land of this curse.
Yeah.
You must
Fuck yeah.
first proceed to the Heartbreak Gates and succeed when many have failed.
Berendale, how many times have I gone to the Heartbreak Gates?
I have never had the honor of escorting you to this final mission. Last time you were here, you were with different compatriots, but you had a mission. You sought to accomplish something that you suggested need done. I had less faith in your allies then. They were more susceptible to the tarnishment of this place.
I would like to do a programmed illusion of I've seen everybody in the vision we had in the Fae.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll do a programmed illusion of them kind of just standing next to us. Was it these? Are these the last ones that were here?
He almost gives like a small bow to the representation for Avalonia. Except for you have it slightly different than I recall, but yes, that is him.
What's different about it?
His skin is much lighter in your depiction, but just as well. Dagalon. Extreme power in this one, but a certain carnage followed him as well, but a strong fighter.
That might explain a lot.
This one's hair was also much longer, but I recall him. This was Voss. And Snar,
Voss?
he spoke for the group more often than not. He too tried to help us with the land and had a similar level of success, but they were not here very long. They did their best, and after you left to seek out whatever this mission was, none of you returned. We sent an expedition to seek you out, but we were given to understand that the details of your mission were to be kept secret. We did not know where to start, and we were not able to recover anything beyond that. Our scouts were unsuccessful.
Did they
return okay?
They did not. And they gave their lives in service to the Golden Wing. There is no higher honor than that, my king. We do not begrudge any that have fallen in your name and the many that are still ready to do so, but we must act or we will all perish.
I think that's why we've been brought here.
How long a march to the gates?
We could be there in as little as a day, perhaps just less. We could not accompany you, but if you were to travel by horse, that time could be cut in half. We only have a few left.
No, we have means of travel. We would just need a way to circumvent some of the difficulties that seem to plague this land when it comes to travel. Takes too long to march very little time with an untrained eye.
I have an idea for that.
Perhaps... No, never mind. I'll take your idea.
You'll bring the glory spark with you.
The huge obelisk?
But
The essence within is far more portable than a large rock, Your Highness. It will prevent the distortion of this place, keep you safe. And the radiant energy will prevent prying eyes and evil that would befall you on your trip there.
But this location would then be unprotected.
Until your success, yes, my king.
Is there any way to take only a part of it, not the whole thing, so that you guys remain protected?
We were only given a piece of Sola's very essence to begin with. Dividing it, I feel, is unwise. If it is to function as intended, the Golden Wing will stay here and fight what comes, and you may use it to travel to the Heartbreak Gates without issue.
But there is no point of success if there is no one to be successful with.
My king, returning these lands to their glory is the people's only concern. The Golden Wing is all that remains of the old world, and if we are to fall, then we are to fall, and that is our destiny. But a fair Thurin still lives, and glory will never die. The men here know what it means to march to the gates. And the men here know what it means to stay with no spark. We are behind you, my king.
What do you guys think?
I think it would be a great benefit for us to...
I think we need to take it, but you all are unable to come with us beyond the Heartbreak Gates, correct?
It is not that we are unable. I fear very few of us would make it.
Since we're not taking them beyond, is there any way for us to protect them while we're gone?
We are happy to bring the entirety of the Golden Wing's flight to your aid, Your Highness. My men are ready to march at a moment's notice and will follow you wherever you will go. But there are few of us who are still able to fight.
Because we could do a mansion for one day. We could at least get to the gates, and that would be half a day. And I think you could probably make it big enough for everyone to be inside.
But then
Yeah,
they are
but then-
left out in the open.
Then they are all in.
My
Here-
king, these
here
people
they
do
have-
not fear death. They fear a life without hope.
But
And we want you
fearing-
guys to be alive for when we bring hope back.
you can still be smart and not be fearing of whatever is out there.
Then order us to march. The Golden Wing will fly again, and we will escort you to the gates. We will charge headlong into the Heartbreak Field, and we will see you to the other side, whatever it takes.
Do you guys...
I mean, we're gonna need help with her dragons.
she have more than one?
I thought so.
Do you know how many dragons she has?
We do not know. We are aware of one.
I thought it was said that she had.
I thought they said just one. Well, she might have lots of pets, but I think only one of them's a dragon.
Each day that ticks by, there's another day our people grow weak. There's another day for the demons to pick off our scouts and our scavengers.
How many are you? Head count total?
Less than 100. Half that for those who can still fight.
Well, I would say stop sending scouts out.
Do you still have
We have no choice.
that anti-scrying thing that
No.
you from the hotel?
No.
Gave it to Gabrielle.
Yeah. That's
Is it
fine.
possible
That's
to
what the glory spark
bring them
does.
to a safer plane until we complete this task?
No. I mean, you can speak for yourself on this matter, but I believe this is home to them, and that is why they have stayed.
I know.
It is the same reasoning, I believe, that kept Galandra here so dedicated for so long. Should we change to a different plane, overwriting our destiny, whatever it may be, it is possible the years will catch up with us all at once, if you understand my meaning.
I wondered that too, but throwing ideas out.
My king, your men already let us fight for you. If I am to fall, then let it be in flight.
He makes it sound really cool.
The golden wing can fly again, your highness.
That's so cool.
Are you guys ready?
No.
We wouldn't be leaving today, no.
You're not ready.
It's gonna take us a day to get there. It'll be fine.
We would still need to provision. We need to get everyone prepared.
Right.
We haven't even slept tonight.
Okay.
I mean, you might have.
I'm feeling much better.
Yeah, but you still look like shit.
A quarter better. Like
You look like
You address King Padir Fairthurn, I would remind you.
Yes, and he looks like shit because he was dead yesterday. And he's not dead now.
You have looked in better shape before, my king, but you are the leader we need to
You
follow.
won't say it, but I can say it. He looks like shit, and he could use with some rest and some good food.
And you
And
don't
some
need
cool
as
arrows.
much rest as the rest of us would in these situations.
We'll have our
That's
provisioners
true.
draw you a bath. We can have your armor tuned and tightened. We'll make sure you are ready.
How about we take one more day and then we venture out? And then in that time frame, you can have enough rest to actually bring yourself to full fighting. Because you're going to want to be your strongest when you face your sister.
I will have Glory's Edge sharpened for you, sir.
He uses a bow now.
A bow.
He's like super good at it.
well,
King of the Blade Dancers uses a bow, Your Highness?
arrows have pointy blades. It's
Barondel seems legitimately shaken for the first time, like...
so I kind of just. You remember how the land messes with my memory? Well, it
yes.
wasn't until recently that I found out I was so skilled with blades. So we'll get there. But yeah, so I woke up in like a cave and there was a bow, so I just used the bow. It's kind of one of those things where you just
Go with it.
go use what's around you, like. Anyways.
Sure.
However skilled Padir was with the blade, Walker is that with the bow.
Well, whatever name or appearance, you are my king. I'm sure as soon as Glory's Edge touches the palm, the blade will dance again.
Okay, guys. Did you have any questions for Barondel? Because I know what I have to do.
No.
I don't need to do.
I did, but it was answered.
Can I see the gauntlet real quick?
Yeah. I guess.
Well, I mean, you don't have to actually give me the
Wait,
thing.
just
Well,
for
just let me
clarification,
find
we
my bag
are
that has it in it.
anticipating leaving tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. Barondel, they still may have some questions for you, but make sure everyone is ready to march tomorrow.
Everyone, Your Highness?
Everyone that you are willing to have us fight towards the
Is there
Heartbreak
when these attacks come, is there a place that you hide people, or the ones that can't fight? Is there a safer location, maybe down?
The glory spark keeps the demons weaker than they otherwise would be. If they attack us here, we have had some success fending them off. It is the assaults and traps they lay for us when we scavenge for food, scout for resources, that has caused the most issue. If we keep most defenseless in the dungeons, it is fortified and we could potentially leave some people back, but I would not have you down a single man that could fight at your
How
side.
long could the barricades hold in a fight? On an assault without the spark?
We have never tried, Your Highness. The wing takes flight. It does not curl in. We have never hid.
Is there a way to get Edvara here?
I would not wish it.
Might be good to not have her be in her home base, but I highly doubt she would take the bait.
All we have left is the hope.
She might not be able to
breathe.
leave. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, she made it to the mansion.
but was that like
That wasn't
her?
That wasn't her physical form.
Have we ever actually physically touched her?
No.
She has also appeared here, if that's what you are asking, but never as herself. She came to negotiate some hundreds of years ago. It's hard to tell time. She asked for our unconditional surrender, offered alliance and partnership. We had seen enough of her support to know the Golden Wing will not be grounded, and we serve our king, Padir Fairthurn, and we are ready to fight at your side, Your Highness. I will finish tuning my armor, begin meditation, rally the troops, and have everything prepared, and we will march whenever you are ready.
I don't know if everyone's marching yet, but certainly some will be marching tomorrow.
I will
I
prep
will-
my best men.
I will have to contemplate, and I will send a note to you when I have decided. But do any of you have anything?
So, Barrett left this behind, and I show him the gauntlet with the lion's head.
Yes.
This symbol looks like a symbol of somebody that we knew. Do you know anything about it? Or about the family of Arundel, or?
Arundel? You mean like my name?
Well, similar to, yeah. Because you're
Never heard.
Barondel, right?
Correct, yes.
And they're Arundel.
I don't know them. The gauntlets, Galandra was a interesting individual. I did not have too much contact with him, but he was always very friendly, helpful. I believe he received that gauntlet as a gift. How did you come by it?
He helped us defeat the Harbor of Souls. But it was towards the end of his ability to keep going from after his god passed. He used the last of his energy to help us bring that down and save Walker.
Before my time, during the War for the Plains, before this land fell into ruin, I heard stories of an incredible warrior brought to this plane by Galandra himself. Favor from a friend, he told me. They tell legend of a man that would spin and kill everything around him in a single movement, appear on the other side of the battlefield and do it again before ripping back through the enemy line. Decimation he was told to have left in his wake is incredible. I'd always suspected he was more than just a man. And knowing Galandra, it is not a surprise he kept a few things guarded in nuance. But everyone knows the story here of Marcus the Invincible. Hero, the lion of the battlefield.
This is that?
It's Algene.
You all have friends. I, too, have some people I have come to rely on, and it surprises me none the least that even someone like Galandra would have people he could count on. Just as well. Unless there is anything else you need of me, I would have my men prepared for battles.
Just one last thing. This note that was with my stuff.
I have not read it. It was not for my eyes, Your Highness.
Has this been here every time I've come back?
No. Galandra had given it to me to give to you should it ever come to pass that you returned. It was kept with your important things as part of our daily regiment of seeing to your quarters. Does it bear bad news? Shall I fetch our Arcanist? Do you need assistance?
You know...
I would like to know if he hasn't read it.
Make an insight check.
Nope. Nope, he didn't read. He doesn't even read. At all.
Seems pretty on the level.
Oh yeah, he's never read it. He's awaited your return. What?
I mean, I haven't met this Arcanist yet.
No, he's fine. You don't
fine.
need to meet
No.
him.
Well, I might want to see what kind of ingredients he might have, because I might be able to, while we're waiting and we're not doing a whole lot,
Sure.
because you guys have
Bring
collected
it.
ingredients.
We have
For-
done our best.
Make sure you bring gold with you.
Yes.
Hara, just remember, they don't have much.
I'm going to be trying to make some potions for them.
Okay, just remember they don't have
I'm
much.
not going to steal anything.
If we are to march tomorrow, anything we have left is dedicated to this. I would
Oh.
leave this castle empty and bare should we follow you with everything with us.
The one thing I do want to find is a diamond.
I'm afraid this may be a resource we are devoid.
And that's probably the case, but that's the only thing that I would want to actually take. And that is to help us in our battle. For
There are a number of
Magics.
gems that we still have, but they are not.
Why? Why do we need a diamond?
As for ingredients,
For magics?
Yeah.
Why? What magics?
some of the stuff that Sproigins can do that might be able to help in our battle require that as an ingredient. And
That's
it
what I had to use
consumes
to bring
it.
you back.
We'll talk about it. Thank you so much.
of course.
I just have one real small quick question. Is my son allowed to just kind of wander around here?
Your son?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's out now.
I fear that the men may be skittish with such a facade on your son. Should he maintain a friendly disposition, with the grace of the king, I feel we could allow such a thing without issue.
Maybe if you put your daisy crown on him, he'll look nicer to other people.
Here, bud.
Not
Your mom's crown.
That doesn't.
Does that help?
That doesn't work.
A great deal. My king, is this acceptable to you?
I mean, I guess.
He'll be nice.
Your confidence is inspiring.
Hey,
Skadi,
he helped
just
bring you
let
back.
him roam free, see what happens.
Yeah, he's good.
I will have my armor finished tuning, and I will tell the men to prepare for glory. When would you like to start flight, Your Highness?
How long does everyone need?
6 hours.
8.
I think we should take longer so that you can have a couple big naps in there. But
Time is short.
I would like 16 hours.
4.
I want to make some potions. And I want to actually get a nice rest.
I hand you Keeble's book.
Oh.
Just read this quick.
I think we're good, Barondel. Right?
Thank
Yeah.
you,
We're good with
Randall.
him? Tune your armor.
Well, I will send a note. And
I need to know how many men I should
I
prepare
will
to march.
send a note shortly.
I have one more consideration, Your Highness. If I may have a word.
Yes.
And he kind of begins to step away from the group. Walks probably a good 50, 60 feet away and kind of squares up with you. We have a soldier who wishes to fight. I did not know when was an appropriate time to discuss it with you. Delenzia remains within the castle walls, Your Highness.
Yes, the land's messing with my memory here. Delanzia.
Apprentice to your sister, blade dancer. Extremely talented. She is impressive by many standards. She wishes to take up arms. I feel it's unwise to have such anger and emotion brought into what is already a risky situation. But I thought whether or not she be included should fall to you. After all, she is your cousin.
I will go speak with her. And I will decide after speaking with her.
I will wait to hear word from you.
I should have made that my first stop. Could you, I'm going to join my group very quickly, but will you have Delanzia sent to Edvara's room for me?
Your Highness? To Edvara's room,
Yes.
as you wish, right away.
Well, just give it a minute because I have to go talk to my group, but go get her, or
And
go
then-
get somebody, and then I will give you notice of all the troops and all the plans and all the things that we will do tomorrow, and we will fly.
Glory will return.
That's
King.
right, it will.
I will send Durazo back out to assist with any requests you have.
Wonderful.
And you see him turn and kind of with a vigorous sense of pomp and pride walk back in through the main gates of the castle.
What's my cousin's name?
Delenzia.
Delenzia. Okay. So guys, I have a cousin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like still?
Apparently, and
Alright.
she is a blade dancer,
Oh shit.
and she wants to join us.
Shit, okay.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah, blade dancers are badass.
Yeah.
You, Edvara,
Like Ursa was a blade dancer.
very
She was
deadly.
fucking bomb.
Shit, should have asked him about Ursa.
But
They
That
probably
was-
wouldn't know.
Was she an elf?
No.
Wasn't she a human or something?
She was part of the
Well,
assassins.
Assassins, but
Right.
like we don't
Well,
know
yeah,
what she
but it's-
was, do we?
what about your cousin? That sounds cool.
She wants to join us, but I don't. Barondel said something about her emotion and rage and stuff. I I don't know.
Most
I,
tigers.
I mean, rage is good for fighting, right?
Not necessarily. You have to keep a calm mind, otherwise you like go on in and get killed.
Secret. I never have a calm mind when we're fighting.
Also, while you were all sitting here talking, discussing some things, you actually see Letus step up next to you. I think we're all going to die. But what's the plan?
So I'm gonna go talk with her.
Okay,
Yawn.
just before you do that,
Can I
everybody,
touch him?
can you guys please?
I can feel him.
What are you
Stand-
doing?
Do you see anything?
Yeah, your hand.
Yeah, all this stuff.
No, do you see a person?
Hera, I
No.
think you are getting a little weird again. I don't want to.
Yeah, we're all.
Please stop that.
What is
don't
she
don't do
doing?
that.
Sorry.
We've talked about this. I'm a warrior. I'm an adult now.
It's true.
What is wrong with you?
Who's she talking to?
She's talking to
I
fucking
can see
Letus again.
Letus. And I can touch him.
Of course you can see and touch me. What are you talking about?
You're supposed to be a figment of my imagination because you jumped through a well
Okay.
and disappeared to
I
none.
am going to take a bath. I've had enough of this
Walker,
day.
do me a
I
favor.
will
They
be
are not
back.
responding to you
Walker,
because you're
come
not
stand
real.
Over here. Just let her do whatever it is that she
Turns me
do.
against the walk.
Come stand over here. Please stand. And you guys see, I did a programmed illusion, so you guys see Dagalon and
Yeah,
your dad
Yeah.
Yeah.
and my dad and Avalonia. Please, you stand in front of Avalonia
Okay.
or next to because
I gotta go have a
height
conversation.
difference.
Is this gonna take long?
No, it's not gonna fucking take long. It's gonna be fucking neat. Just stand here.
I'm
Please
saying.
stand in front of your dad. I'm sorry if this is kind of like a weird thing because he's like here, but he's not. Just and I'll like
He's alive.
scoot you in front of him.
We
so
haven't
you're
talked
like
about that at all.
standing in front of him, and I'll put you in front of.
I mean, this is actually me.
And then I will just look at each one of you for like a minute, like you and your dad, and you and you. All right.
Do you want to stand next to Spillion?
No, because
Boss? Right?
because I've already got to see him and interact with him, and I know he's around.
And he's doing okay.
Mm-hmm. And if
Well, he was doing okay.
Skadi, do you trust me?
Yeah.
This feels like a okay, cool.
I don't like that question anymore.
Well, it's like a weird way to like. I would like to do.
Skitty's just gonna.
No.
No?
No.
Mage hand.
Just stop. Okay, so I will do modify memory at 5th level on Skadi.
Oh no.
Nope, it's nothing. And I would like to put the image that I see of her standing in front of her father into her mind. So she can see what she looks like now with him.
So a still moving picture of sorts has the powerful and mighty Snar wearing his vine tangle armor, the draped furs over the otherwise mostly exposed, naturally preferring to be cool, and you actually see sort of the long hair that's kind of backed into a braid sort of reach out and put its hand on your shoulder as you're focusing hard on the moment before it kind of fuzzes out of clarity into something that you have as more of a memory you can access.
I'm gonna start crying.
I think he would be very proud of you.
I'm gonna hug us and cry.
And I would like to, do you also trust me? And then I would like to do the same thing for Hera.
Okay. So you also see Dagalon, white robes with the gold and blue triangle trim sort of running down, making him look regal with his complete white scale and long horns with one snapped and broken. And you see him actually behind you wave his hands and a tiny spark of arcane energy kind of lands gently on your head as he puts his hand sort of just above your hip, and you see your eyes just go completely ice blue as the purplish, reddish hue of your skin fades into a pale, almost humanish looking skin. And the two of you there now with a matching hue and tone and piercing ice blue eyes stand adjacently, set aside, hand on his hip, and he just, almost as if he's posing for a picture, is kind of staring at you in your own mind's eye.
Thanks. It's cool.
Walker, I'll have to give you something tomorrow. I don't have the magic to do it.
I'll just pull out a mirror.
That works. I also think that he would be proud of you as well.
Thank you.
I'm a late addition, but you guys have done a lot. And you guys have done a lot of good. No matter what your past may be comprised of, you've done nothing but good since I joined you.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
That's
I
a
love
bunch
you
of
guys.
bullshit.
I'm so glad you're alive, and I hug him.
Mass genocide.
Yeah.
Just do a group hug.
Yep. Murdered a few people. But...
If I die again tomorrow,
Shut up.
You all hear sort of the crunch of now fresh grass as footsteps approach you, sort of from behind during your delicate huddle and quiet moment. Sproigins, I was just wondering if maybe you'd gotten your magic back and we could have some chicken, possibly?
who's this?
No, this is Terry.
Terry?
Yes.
I'm sorry, no, I
correct.
haven't.
Do you have... no? Not?
No, I
Not
still have to go to sleep.
Got it. Sure.
Look at this.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will see you in the morning. Excellent.
Before you leave,
Yes, you will.
Sure.
what kind of ingredients do you have for potions? Do you have any?
This is the Arcanist.
Yes. Do you-
Yes. Head Arcanist.
Yes, did I fail to mention that? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Basically, I handle all things of an arcane nature here. Ingredients, well, I have some of the leafy bits, and,
Do you have any of the bloody stuff?
well, I mean, sometimes it causes some of the bloody stuff. It's hard to say what I have for ingredients because there are so many. In my various recipes in my head are so numerous, you know, like almost some of them.
Do you have blood?
Well, I have a fair bit of it, I think. Probably no more than most. I would say an average amount, really.
I mean, that's Terry.
Medium.
I can see why they have been impressed with your work.
Yes.
And
obviously.
I can see also how we could use you tomorrow in our
Yes.
battle.
Well, you know, I was hoping to discuss that matter with the king, possibly, and sort
This
of...
is the king.
Exactly. Exactly what I was meaning to speak with you
Yes.
about that.
And it's good that you came at this time because I can clearly see that we would be lost without you tomorrow.
And you'd probably want to do anything for the people and for us, right?
Yes, because I am a noble soul. I think
And a servant to the king.
that is correct. I am always happy to serve the king, and I feel I would do my best work for His Royal Majesty's Highness to, you know, stay here and guard all the defenseless people from, like, the evil creatures. You know?
Maybe
Plus, I could make potions. I have
Perhaps you could show me a display of your power, and then
Uh,
that would help me judge your usefulness.
Oh, that's a great
Sure.
idea.
that's a
Sure,
fantastic
yeah,
idea.
definitely.
Yeah, he did that earlier, but you weren't here to see it.
Well, round two.
Yeah, he did a spell that took him to the ground.
Yes, and
So
it's
powerful.
it made me so heavy. I was immovable. So I think I have just the demonstration that you would like, but I do not have it on my person. So I would have to give you this demonstration in the morning.
First thing in the morning. Sounds good. I have
Yes.
I have business to attend to
Me and
anyways.
Sproigins have plans early as it stands.
All right, he can meet us right outside where I'll do the mansion.
We'll just do breakfast, and then I will show you the powerful magics.
Oh, wonderful.
Extremely powerful.
Yes.
And then we will.
Make sure that I do that on a full stomach, so I'm ready to exert myself.
I'm sure
all over.
Sproigins can make sure that happens, but also you never know what happens in battle, so you have to prepare for being hungry, starved.
I mean, I would prefer not to have that be a thing, you know? If I was to choose between fighting, starving, or being full and not fighting, I think I would probably, just by a hair, I would edge on the side of being full and not fighting. But that is only to make sure I'm here to protect the people who are also not fighting and full.
Which, when we actually go to the
So-
Heartbreak Gate, it'll be really good if you stay behind and help everybody who's staying behind
But we also
without
Exactly.
the
The
Glory
demon
Spark,
has a lot of
because we're
great
taking the
ideas.
Glory Spark with us. So having
Interesting,
someone
sure.
powerful here would be very
That's true.
beneficial to protect everyone,
That's
since
true.
we're taking the protective.
Yeah, because the
Sphere.
demons will come in full.
The demons will come
Yeah.
here,
Right.
Right.
whereas we will only be
Yeah,
going to
we're already
Advar.
Yes,
taking
with all
powerful
of
people
with all
with
of
us.
the
So if
strongest
we
fighters.
leave Terry behind, he can fend off all of the demons.
So here's the thought on that. I think I have an idea that my king, right, would be extremely, way to go, attaboy, Terry about. Now listen to me, my highness. Picture this in your mind's eye, all right? A clutch of hapless civilians, starved, beset upon by demons with ragged wings and claws. But have no fear, because Terry is protecting them in a different plane. Now you go.
How long have you been here, Terry?
It's difficult to judge time, you know, probably like 1,000 potions worth.
In that time, have you ever seen any of the people want to leave this place?
Well, they have a certain connection to the place, you know. I'm sort of like the outsider, but a bit of a maverick, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like they have a deep set of roots here, like just a mighty oak of roots. And I am more like a branch that is helping this tree along. But it is a certain time where these branches have continued to grow and they are capable of being their own branches.
Terry, you will find out your fate tomorrow at breakfast.
That is, you know, mysteriously
And I
ominous.
walk away to Advara's room.
All right, Your Highness, as you wish.
Well,
See you tomorrow.
In the morning.
have a good sleep.
I'm gonna toss an apple at him.
I like to imagine you just waited until he turns around and just like hit his shoulder.
Not a complete loss. Starts heading back.
Oh, I got a -1 an apple.
Oh, not a -1 on an apple.
So how are we sleeping tonight?
They said they had rooms for us.
Oh, and
I was just making sure that we were sleeping here. Are you able to locate objects right now?
Yeah.
Magically?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it would work, but would you be, how far does that reach?
1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Would you be, and it doesn't go through anything, or it does go through stuff?
No, it's blocked by certain thicknesses.
Lead.
Just lead?
Thicknesses.
No, stone, wood, it's just the
Damn it.
density of the
It just says lead.
block.
Because
What
it's a
do you-
divine.
Oh, right. Yep, correct. I'm sorry. You're right.
Would you be able to locate do the spell for locate diamond?
I mean, yeah.
Just like maybe they don't notice it in like one of the rooms that's not protected by this circle of radiance.
Do you guys need me for anything?
No, I'm gonna head to bed after this. And
Alright. Well, if you guys find a diamond, you let me know. But
Yep.
I'm gonna...
Say that was the plan, was bed.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just find a guard to have him lead me to a open room.
Derizo.
No, he's already...
No, he came back.
Did he come back?
Well, we can cast it.
it's
we
only
can
been like a
walk,
few
and then
minutes
if it's
in the
1,000 feet,
span
you
of
can do
this.
your sphere around you.
Doesn't matter. I'll
We'll
just have
come
a guard
with
take
you
me
after
to
she casts the spell.
Huh?
All right.
We'll come with you after she casts the
Okay.
spell, because then while walking, she can.
Oh, okay.
So, what you guys are casting the spell going in? What are you guys doing here?
Here.
I'm going to talk to Delenzia.
Okay.
Delenza?
Delenzia.
Dilenzia.
Dilenzia?
D-I. Dilenzia.
I'm just gonna go to my room.
Dilenzia.
And when I'm up there, well, are you guys sleeping in your own rooms or?
Wherever they have rooms for us. We
Yeah.
were just gonna come with you to bed, but
Well, you tell you what
walk
we'll
along
do.
the way with the.
You guys are formulating and putting pieces together in the courtyard as Terry shines his apple on his robe and is heading back towards the entrance of the keep. And that is where we'll take our first break. So, we're going to be on break. It's going to be a quick one. It'll be an easy one. Stick around. Perfect opportunity to smash that follow, but then also subscribe on YouTube. Then bounce back here and subscribe. Then swing over to Facebook and like. Basically, it's a whole thing, and then you can slide in the DM.
And we're going to give you just enough time to do that.
Yes. So, we'll be right back. Please stick with us. We will see you soon.
Bye, guys.
And welcome back to Holding Action.
Hold all the actions.
Holding Action.
Holding action.
Oh, we're gonna come back thing. But before we dive headlong right back into where we left off, a quick recap. The group now embedded with the army, or what is left of it, of the Golden Wing and the Shadowfell, formerly the Gloryfell, recognizing Walker as their former king, is preparing and staging their troops for what is to be an escort and potential travel to the Heartbreak Gates and the group's furtherance towards their current quest of confronting Advara and collecting the fourth pillar of heaven. The group finds themselves in a courtyard after having addressed the questions that they had burning within. Barondel is returning to his quarters to have his armor finished in fitting and prepare for what is to come the following day. And the group, before preparing for bed, seems to be orchestrating some final details in preparation for what will be the morning's events. So, you are all standing in the courtyard. Terry has just left, plus one apple.
That's right.
And you find yourselves
Not a total loss.
otherwise unattended. So what happens next?
Oh, she was doing locate object and we were moving towards the bedroom.
Wherever we were
Okay.
holding up.
Okay. So as you are headed in, you're kind of just aimlessly wandering.
No, we're asking Derizo to take
Well,
us.
he hasn't
Or
returned yet.
Any guard.
Oh.
Okay. It seems as if at this particular time, most of the guard that is on station has drawn within the keep. There is no ready and prevalent presence of guards near the courtyard or outside, as you'd come to know. However, after kind of a couple brief moments of looking around and kind of checking in where things are laid out, you do hear the quick shuffling of feet. My guess, I'm sorry. Can I assist you with something? Barondel sent me to address any concerns you had.
We just need a room to sleep in.
I'll escort you if you'd like to follow me.
Sure.
And he leads up the staircase that is immediately to the left of the grand entryway towards the keep, walks you down a couple hallways and gestures you to a room. You open the door. There is a number of more barracks-like beds. They don't fit the room. There is a number of metallic, sort of like spin wheel structures. There is a number of sort of thatch baskets that are kind of rotted away or destroyed. But there's also these sort of wooden beds that are doubled up, sort of shoved in this room. Looks like it might have been a sewing room or some kind of like manufacturing, like some of their textile portion, whatever the castle was producing. A lot of it would have been done maybe in this area from the various gatherings you can kind of see. And pretty much all that's left is things that either didn't have enough structural stability to really be worth anything, or couldn't be burned down, broken, used for some other purpose at this point. Sorry, it's not much, but
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you.
as you wish. Do you need anything else?
Nope.
I'll return to the courtyard. I'd like to tend to the king. Have a good night. I will stand station outside your door should you need anything once.
I think that's unnecessary.
And for attending the king, he went to Advara's room. Just so you know, he's not in the courtyard.
It's like Voldemort.
Understood. Well, do let me know if you need anything. I will be here on station for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
He kind of closes the door behind you as you guys are inside, and he makes his exit.
What is the floor made out of?
It's like really, really grainy wood.
Got it.
Did she get any pings on our traverse?
Yeah, you did actually.
On diamonds.
Correct.
Okay, so there's diamonds here.
Where?
It gives me all it gives me is a general direction.
You can follow it if you like.
I would like.
Okay.
Ooh, where are you guys going?
We'll be back.
Diamonds.
So you open the door, and Durazo is standing right outside and turns around.
I'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Would you like escort?
No.
No. Do you think we need it?
Protect Sproigins.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Yep.
He does seem the dainty.
Yeah.
of you, at least.
It's on purpose, but yeah.
As you wish.
Thank you. Lead the way.
Okay. So you're trying to follow this sense and hone in on this general location, and you're drawn down the end of the hallway you originally walked up that you kind of remember feeling stronger as you began to pull away as you were escorted to your room. You eventually follow it down a slightly different hallway that leads further, sort of where you would have turned left, leads you further into the castle, pulling you up and away, and it feels like you have to kind of go out of your way to figure out where this might be. But you find yourself on a staircase. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
This one. Is there any way I can help with?
I would
Looking
say
for, like, a
you are
secret?
assisting inherently, so you can take this at advantage. Sure.
Good. Better.
9.
9. Okay, so you eventually find yourself in a long hallway, and the signal seems strong enough and pulling you in a specific direction. But at this point in time, the sensation you're unable to focus on. Your mind is somewhat clouded from the day. Your magical reserves tapped on the lower end of your tingling spectrum. You are drawn to what appears to be a very large set of double doors that are painted red and have what appear to be sort of gold trimming around the archway and sides.
I think they're this way. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Is this still within the bubble?
You do not sense the radiant protection of the bubble right now.
Is this a very dusty area?
No, you would recognize this room.
So this is his room?
This is the king's quarters.
This is the king's quarters. Is it beyond this door?
I think so. It's Walker's room.
I'm going in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in too.
Okay, so you open it, and
You gangsters.
yeah.
Yeah.
does not seem to be anybody in there, and it still has the same dimly lit level of light that you remember previously.
Now, the last time I was in here, Walker did say I could do whatever I wanted. So we can look for it.
I'm gonna start digging.
Both of
I'm
you
also going to start digging.
can make an investigation check, or Skadi can make it at advantage.
I
We'll
say we
both.
both make one. I got a natural 20, so.
Good
Oh.
for you.
So using the the magical pull of your active spell, you are able to eventually center in as Hara begins to separate seams in the mattress to kind of gently poke in and poke around. You are drawn directly to a mannequin that has a set of gleaming golden armor on it.
Yeah.
Below the armor lay a beautiful, pristine sword that sort of curves and arcs back, that is tinged with gold, save for a steelish chrome edge. And on top of this mannequin is a golden crown
Yeah.
with the perimeter of this crown covered in a number of small jewels with a large central diamond parked right in the front.
Million hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Figured we would
I
be
forgot it
finding
had a
the-
diamond on it.
Figured we'd be finding it. Once it was Walker's room, I was like, we're just finding, like,
The
something.
crown?
Well, yeah. Like,
Is this the only thing that's pinging?
is it the only thing that's pinging in the room? Yeah, this is it. We can't take this one.
Why not?
It's like his outfit.
Unless this crown has like a specific enchantment in it, I think Walker would rather this crown be used to save his sister than being a decorative headpiece.
I'm easily convinced. I'm gonna grab the whole crown
Okay.
and I'm going to.
Don't break it or anything. Just
No.
hang on to it so
yeah,
Sproigins
Sproigins
take
can
a
look at it. That's why I took the whole thing. I'm gonna put it in my just bag, regular bag, and.
Can't believe neither of you put it on.
No, that's the king's crown.
It's Walker's.
I'll wait until I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to cast Locate Object again and see if I get a ping anywhere else.
You do not.
It's the only one in the building.
I mean,
Alright.
that's not a surprise.
No.
But since we're here anyways, is there any other gems in this? I want to look through everything.
Sure, what was your investigation check?
18.
You do not find any other gems of significant value.
Okay. Bummer. I mean, I still have some, but they're good for potions. They're good for
Ransack in my
potions. I know that I'm like
A thief.
I'm here for it. You don't have to convince me.
just clarifying. I
I
was
w-
looking for a potion.
I would like to just kind of look around and go through Walker's stuff.
Okay. What are you looking
Deers.
for?
While I'm continuing to look for diamonds, and you just zero in straight on the crown, and then, well, we can keep looking around. You're just,
I want to see if there's like a book or anything in here.
she's snooping, and I'm looking for gems.
Book.
Yeah, a book.
Like a diary?
Warn Is of this invasion of privacy here.
Yeah, so it seems as if the drawers are all empty. The personal value that would have been in this room as a normal abode seems to have been removed. Not meticulously or surgically, as much as there was only certain things that were saved, and it seems as if those things were prominently displayed and looked after extremely carefully. But everything else was sacrificed to the cause, it would seem.
Is there any secret compartments? Secret doors or trap? That would have been part of my investigation. Never mind.
It would have been, yes.
We should go back to Sproigins.
I want to just like hop onto Walker's bed, you know, when you like just like sit on it, and
Mm-hmm.
this bed doesn't seem very nice for a king.
Like the size, or
I'm pretty sure that looks like an amazing bed for a king. I don't even want to sit on it because this isn't where we're sleeping.
Yeah, it's got,
We're
like,
sleeping on the ground.
Eagles.
Was there bunk beds?
Shit.
It's not very
What?
comfortable.
Was there barrack beds, or was it just a room
For
where we were staying?
yeah, they're beds. It's like bunk beds. They were kind of just shoved in the room. But
Yeah, we're sleeping on like cots, so I don't want to sit on that bed because it's probably gonna feel like,
Having comparatively,
yeah, it's probably like nestling into the bosom of a like cloud, and we're about to sleep on some rocks.
I mean, to be
So-
fair, I lived for years sleeping in a cave. So like,
It probably feels amazing.
right? No, I mean, compared to that, sure, but sure. I'm gonna start walking out.
Cool. We go back to Sproigins.
Mm-hmm.
How long were they gone?
This
think?
probably took about 20 minutes.
All right. Can we say I did 2 ritual identifies on the potions?
Oh, sure, yeah. Oh, so, that's right. So one of the potions,
Oh,
the
God.
clear one, or the very see-through crystalline clear one, is revealed to be water.
Okay.
And then the other one that has sort of the cloudy bluish vapor that looks still very translucent is revealed to be a potion of gaseous form.
Ooh. Okay.
Terry's got some skills.
Or
I mean, sure.
A lot of
Hey,
stuff in his
put some
pockets.
water in a vial.
He just hadn't finished that one yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Obviously.
fine. It's no big deal.
Okay, so we get back, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sproigins.
Yes.
And I'm gonna pull out the crown. It's Walker's.
Yeah. No shit.
We want the diamond. What does it do? What are you doing?
Oh shit. It's a big fucking diamond.
I know. We want it.
But first, make sure it's not enchanted or something.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
not wrecking anything. But I figure, before we trash it, we could ask Walker. But I think he probably wants the diamond to help his. Yeah, I figured.
In game, I'm gonna be laughing and being like, he's gonna put it on in front of everyone, and the big diamond's gonna be missing, and they're all gonna be like, what? And we're gonna be like, hee hee.
How do I look?
You look fantastic.
You look majestic.
Here, give me a second. It's a sketch.
Can you do another one without the mustache?
No.
Please.
Is, how does he look? Is thinks you look great.
Cool. Take it off. I will not ritually identify this one. I just will use a slot.
Okay.
Shit, it's something cool.
You knew it was going to be something.
I
cool.
know.
Crown of the wing.
I mean, that's fancy.
Unexpected.
You may use the crown to give 1d6 inspiration to an ally who can hear you within 60 feet once per day. This can be used as a bonus action.
I think that's okay to break.
I think so too. But we should probably ask Walker.
I mean, it's his crown.
Well, no, if it didn't do anything, I was just gonna take the diamond.
So you guys, so you guys took the crown out of his room just to ask him about it tomorrow.
Well, he's off doing his thing with his cousin.
And
Don't you go there, Mike. Family show.
4.
Then I was dead. Took me a second.
Social indignations.
Yeah.
Well, I was
I was
locating the
expecting it
diamond.
from everyone, and then you just broke. So.
Does this look like 1,000 GP diamond?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can I break it in half and then? No.
Yeah, break a diamond.
Can I appraise it?
You can try. Make an intelligence check at disadvantage.
Because I have appraised gems before, not well.
Mm-hmm. I remember you were
for the
training in
resurrection-
appraisal at one
resurrection
point,
spell?
if I'm not mistaken, but
Yeah, I thought there was
ago.
something with her and Inigo trying to do something.
I'm Walker.
What is it? Just straight
You have the
intelligence?
crown on?
Yeah.
15.
15. It's hard to say for sure, but from what you've seen and the size of the one that Sproigins had and trying to compare and the fact that it's in the condition it's in and taking all those things into account, knowing what you have seen out in the world, you would maybe guess you could probably buy a diamond like this for a few thousand gold.
It works.
How does Mom look? I'm gonna actually hear him. How does Mom look?
She looked like you're wrapped in a silver golden wrapper, and you have a point that makes you like a sharp blue elf, and then it's probably like if you were to cook you, you put the wrap around and to make it all the juices seal in.
So pretty.
Exactly.
He's a good chef.
Yeah. So if I was to eat you, I would have you to be frozen first, and then I will cook, then seal in all of the juices.
But how many rules do we have that say do not eat mom?
2.
It's like crown of aluminum foil.
I feel like you've only memorized 2. I'm pretty sure we have more rules than that about not eating mom, because we don't eat blue elves.
Sure.
We listen to mom.
Right. Does mom tell me not to eat mom?
Mom tells you not to eat mom.
That's 2.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We also. Oh, that's right. I'm an elf. Okay. So we don't eat blue elves.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We don't eat non-blue elves.
We don't eat non-blue elves, but I'm blue. So
Okay, yeah.
we listen to mom.
Oh, yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
And we also wouldn't cook someone without mom saying so, right?
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So 4.
Right. But you can't. It's good math, this.
I know. Pretty smart, pretty big boy. Pretty good boy, is this?
He is. He really is. I'm just glad you think mom looks pretty in this. So,
Yep. Mm-hmm. I won't cook you.
I won't cook you either.
What? What is happening?
Okay.
You can't understand any of this.
You can understand me.
No, I can understand her saying.
Really? You don't come out as like.
No, he understands common.
Yeah.
You just can't speak it.
Well, I would cook you, Mom. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So, I can't build you a fire here tonight.
Oh,
So
okay.
do you want to sleep in the necklace or do you want to sleep on the floor where there's no fire?
We'll just have the white elf make the house.
Everybody's a fucking elf.
I know, that's great. What's his name?
The elf?
Sproigins?
Yep.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
He's actually colorblind.
Yeah. So, can he make a dimension? I'll put him in the mansion.
What's his name though?
Yeah.
Can you say Sproigins?
Sproigins. Sproigins.
We're gonna keep working on it, but that's his name, okay? Sproigins.
Sproigins.
He's having difficulty saying your name.
What does it
This is making
sound
me
like
really
when he's
fucking
saying
nervous.
it?
Well, I mean, he doesn't really want to sleep in the necklace and he doesn't want to sleep on the floor here.
Help him make the house. Have him put the house
He
in.
would like his bedroom.
I can't. I'm tapped out.
He said he won't do it for us.
No, he can't do it for mom either.
So he doesn't want to help either of us. Okay.
That's not what he's saying. He doesn't have the magic left.
Magic.
Yeah, it takes magic to do it.
Sure. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
Terry all over you.
I'll just do the, just put me in the small room. I'll sleep in the small room then. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, Hara, can you do me a favor? I'm gonna pull out a cord of wood. Can you light? Can you go on the necklace
Yep.
and light the fire? Thank you. Fall to our Hara in.
Okay.
Hara's making it nice and warm for you.
Sure. Okay. I'll just wait here.
I'm just gonna.
So Hera eventually puts the fire together. Is goes inside,
Yeah.
seemingly gleefully, and you guys all still find yourselves unoccupied, ready for.
How gross is it in there?
It's getting ripe.
So whatever time she didn't like pull me out, I would have done like the 1% of prestidigitation.
Okay.
I feel like I'm an alcoholic and also a germaphobe.
It's been quite some time since you've
Just obsessive,
sipped
compulsive.
on some scissor.
Yeah. That's true.
As far as you know.
Whoa.
Are we going to bed right now?
Yeah. I mean,
Why, are you trying to get into some other shenanigans?
Not around here, or not like leaving this room. In the room, I was thinking I could do some stuff.
I'd like
What kind
to
of
sleep
shenanigans are you gonna do in the room?
and get some of my magics back.
Conversation.
Yeah.
I'd go clean.
Okay. Well, you can do that if you like. Sure. But we'll say eventually.
Yeah.
You guys all find yourselves laying down to rest. Walker, As
Hold on.
you...
Before I go to sleep, I will cast Identify on the other potion.
On the... Oh, right. Hang on.
Might be. And that's it.
This is a another clear-ish potion. Not clear, but translucent, and the entirety of the vial has a bit of a gold tint to it. This is revealed to be a potion of heroism.
Fucking tight. Thank you.
Okay,
Go
so
to sleep.
Walker, you are in Advara's room, spending your time taking in the room until eventually you hear a rather gentle set of footsteps approaching the door. You hear a...
Come in.
Door swings open, all the dust kind of cyclone funnels out. You now see a elven woman, probably somewhat akin to or adjacent to a 20-year-old-ish looking human. She has kind of a poofy blonde hair that's sort of got a little bit of volume to it that falls to a braid that seems to run and disappear behind her back. Extremely tight black leather armor and a vest that is extended into sort of pocketed framework leather straps that extend down from the armor, and about 4 different dagger slots that are on each side of the front of this vest. She's wearing kind of leather greaves that have metal plates over the front, and she kind of just looks at you for a minute. Is that really you?
You don't recognize your own cousin?
I mean, you look like shit, but
That seems to be the theme of the day.
works for me. Come here. And she runs up and like just kind of surrounds you in a hug. And
All right. Yeah.
there's a rumor that the wing flies tomorrow.
Yeah.
You'll need your cousin with you, just like old times.
I've yet to make a decision on that.
Dear, come on.
I
I've been waiting for this for I don't even know how long anymore. Come. Look, the last time
Barondil.
yeah, and I don't know what he told you, okay? But that was an accident. Okay, to be fair, he knew he shouldn't have gotten that close to me. It's not my fault.
Yeah, it happens.
Now, I know
That story.
Advara has a lot of people feeling different kinds of emotions, and I'm not going to assume I know how it feels for you, but she trained me to fight like you. I've practiced and I've practiced, and my last lesson should be watching you tomorrow. Let me fly with the wing.
You have energy.
I'm ready to fight. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I missed my chance last time. I don't want to miss it again.
Tell me, Delenzia, what do you remember of Advara's passing?
I mean, I wasn't there for it. I don't know. Last I had heard, you and contingent of the Royal Guard took off in a carriage, middle of the night. Said you were pursuing some fix that you've been putting off. No one ever saw either of you again until Advara came back.
Did you still train at that point
I never stopped training.
with her?
No. I knew right away. I knew it wasn't her. Advara was fierce, dangerous, powerful. But she never enjoyed fighting. She never did it for sport or did it to hurt people. She did it because she had to. Before she ever let me touch a sword, that's what she taught me. It couldn't have been her. When the wing got grounded shortly thereafter, I knew something was going to have to happen, and I didn't know what, and I didn't know when, but I want to be a part of it. Don't take this away from me. I've been ready for this.
If I told you that you going would compromise bringing back the Gloryfell, would you stay?
How could it compromise anything? I'm good.
Would you stay?
What makes you think that'll be the case? You need skilled fighters. You've seen a lot of these people. They're my age with a tenth of the training.
Would you stay if I asked you to?
Am I being ordered by my king or asked by my cousin?
By your cousin. If I told you that the only way to bring back the Gloryfell was for you to stay, would you stay?
Are you going to save her or are you going to kill her? Doesn't change my answer, but I want to know.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't decided yet. There has been a great sacrifice here. One that has come at the expense of the people down below, that Advara has unleashed, and others as well.
Let me bring the glory back. Let me fly with the wing, Padir.
And I ask you again, if to fly meant to stay, would you do so?
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, you're great at this.
Yeah, we found out last time.
Just put your hands up and get it.
4.
You would see me stand here and cower behind walls when people less skilled go fight? Is that what you want?
I'm more interested in finding out if you would sacrifice your own pride to save your people.
I'd do whatever it takes to bring this place back.
Advara and her hold over this land will end tomorrow, one way or another. I don't know if that means I come back or not. And the only line to the throne would be blood or Berendel. So I ask you again, would you swallow your pride if it meant saving the Gloryfell?
You have to make me one promise. You come back. You do what you can and you do the best you can. I don't want a crown. When my time comes, I want to take over as the fly wing. I want the Gloryfell to fly again.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Natural 20.
Berendel.
She is resolved and steadfast and true.
I will let you know at breakfast what your favorite.
At breakfast, Everybody get in line.
Yep, y'all line up.
You're
You
gonna die.
You ain't
you
going.
live. You die. Just go eat. You.
It's the Last Supper.
So you were gonna die?
Should rise again.
Shouldn't I
You
know?
already did!
Shouldn't I know if I should be prepping for battle tomorrow?
Well, either way, you will fight. It's just a matter of whether you come with me and face Advara, or you stay here and fight her demon horde that more than likely will come.
I've killed many.
I,
Really, once you get that sorted out, you need to see to these guys. They're not what you used to be.
what would you have me do? As
You're asking me what the King of the Gloryfell should do?
I'm asking you how you think we can protect the people down below, because if we go and we face Advara, we defeat her, we restore the Gloryfell, but there is no one left. What does it matter? There has to be someone left, which is why protection of the people is also just as important as defeating Advara is.
I know what Uncle would do.
Who?
Probably your dad.
He wasn't as strong or as tough as you are with a blade. Everyone knew that, but it wasn't about that. He was a good ruler because he looked after the people. I think that's why they loved him. I think that's why that love passed to you in a lot of ways. I think you only got to be king for about 3 days, so.
Well, I mean, I look like shit, but I'm apparently still king.
I mean, that's kind of how these things work.
Which is funny, considering how much more time I have.
I know Barondel wants to fly again, even if he's only got one more flight left in him. I know that there's some of these pups running around out here swinging swords that want a chance at their story at glory and success, and the other half are just scared shitless of whatever we might find out there. Cousin, I don't think it's about the people anymore. It's whether or not this place even exists. Advara can rule over an empty waste of nothing, but if we fail, there's nothing for the people here to come back to. And then what? They fight off the few demons that might be left, or whatever else Advara has tucked behind that gate? Uncle would throw everything he has at the problem, for better or worse.
Well, Uncle was a better man than I am.
No, he was better looking for sure.
Still quick with the jokes.
Quick with a lot of things.
Yes, I know. If we are successful, there still may be more bad news to come afterwards, and I can't discuss that with you now.
I'm not concerned about bad news, Padir. Bring on all the bad news. I'm ready to put my wings on.
It seems everyone is.
That's all we have left.
Well,
These people are gonna live the rest of their short, shitty, god-awful lives in a room that looks just like this one with a little bit less dust, cowering in fear before they're devoured, destroyed, or clawed to pieces. The one thing we have is the wing. The one chance we have is to take flight. For the glory. You clearly have a lot on your mind. Maybe just leave you to your thoughts, but I'll be ready in the morning.
Do so.
My king.
Oh, come on.
And she kind of coyly walks out the door backwards.
I'll just kind of sit there for a moment and just kind of kneel down at the bedside, kind of remembering seeing her dying there. And just kind of think about the decision I have to make. And I'll place my hand on the bed right there where she died. And I'll say it's time for you to find peace. And I'll walk out and go to my room.
Right as you finish saying that, from just over your shoulder behind you at what would be the adjacent wall, probably a good 10, 15 feet away. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace. You have never been so foolish. Stupid, sure. She's beyond saving.
I see you having fun lurking in the shadows again.
Well, I was told you could always come home. Isn't that right, brother?
That's right. But you're not actually here.
Well,
You wouldn't risk that.
don't let that stop you from the fun. Aren't you glad to see your dear sister?
Yes. I'll be coming for you.
She is beyond saving.
She might be.
This is my realm now.
This realm is not beyond saving.
But you are.
I might be as well. But there are bigger things than me, my sister, and yourself.
Very well.
Vesero had his deal. It is coming to a close.
And who is it you think he would side with? You think you stand a chance against me, let alone the Burning Lord? This won't even be fun like I thought it will. Disappointment. Last time you were at least more practical.
Yeah. Well, death has a way of changing men.
Yes.
You'll find that out soon too.
I think you and death will become intimately familiar soon.
That may be true. But this place will live again.
Brother, I'm going to hang your body next to the last few of you who have tried. I'll pick a tall branch just for you. See you soon. And she just vanishes in a plume of purple smoke.
I fucking love her.
I'm just liking Walker's responses. Like, oh, shit's hot.
I'll is the like structure, are we like stone floors, stone walls,
This
that
is
kind of
all
thing?
like a
or is-
very deep, harsh-grained wood. Seems like it was probably refined and finished at one point in time, but literally just through natural wear and tear, the grooving and grain of the wood seems to have gotten a little bit deeper. So like if you were walking on it barefoot, it would kind of grip and maybe irritate after a time, but it's still solid.
I'll head down the rickety stairs. Is there guards waiting for me or anything like that, or?
Not at the moment.
Okay. I'm gonna go find some guards before I head to bed or my
Okay.
room.
It's not far, just down a hallway, and you kind of look and you see. I'm sorry, my king. Was there something I could do for you?
There's a.
This is a guard you have not seen before.
Jeff.
Okay.
The Jeff of the castle.
Can I help you?
I have a very important task for you.
Anything, my king.
Do you, well, maybe, you might need help with this. You guys have like campfires and stuff, right?
We do what we can.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to take a couple of torches and go up to Advar's room and burn everything.
Your Highness?
There's no reason to keep a room up there anymore.
At your command, sir.
And also, in the morning, can you have someone come to my room that is good with like cleaning and like, you know, essentially like they know how to do hair and things like that?
I will see what we can.
Maybe I'll go
accomplish.
talk to Hara about it. She's very good. But send someone just in case.
I will procure what I am able, my lord.
Oh, we have a bathing house. Maybe Sproigins can't do the mansion. Just send him in the morning.
Sire?
The stylist.
Sure.
Yeah. And I'll send him away if I don't need him. And go burn Advara's room. All right.
Understood, my king. Just like super confused.
Under your stylist and
Burn a room.
burn the house
I need
down.
someone to do my hair.
Yeah. As you're walking away, though, he kind of, my king.
Yes. Yeah.
Rumor swirls that the wing flies tomorrow. Is this true?
This is true.
For the glory.
For the glory.
And he starts dipping down the hallway, kind of at a good clip.
And I'll go to my room.
Okay. You walk into your room. Absent a very noticeable item, your crown is no longer on the mannequin, but your armor and sword are in place.
Go on!
That's right, I was gonna
My
let you
king!
know.
Could you please go get Hara for me?
Right away, my king.
Thank you.
On your guys' door.
Jesus Christ.
What? It's open. Jeez.
Mage hand from bed.
The king wishes a word with the one called Hara.
Oh,
That one, no.
hair's in trouble.
Yeah, okay.
Just put my slippers on.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll sleep in my boots.
they escort
I don't
you
know when
up
the dudes are
to
coming.
the royal bedchambers. King's requested your presence.
Awesome. Sup? I shut the door behind
Sup,
me
King?
in that guy's face.
Did you do some looking around today?
Yeah. Oh. We were looking for a diamond,
Mm-hmm.
and the crown had a
Did
diamond
you find
in it.
one? Yeah.
And Skadi put it in her bag to have it looked at by Sproigins.
Uh-huh.
So they have it in their room.
I didn't know they had buses in D&D for you to throw somebody.
Yeah. I wanted it to be clear that I didn't just randomly steal a crown.
Look, a crown.
So the idea was the whole resurrection spell needs a very specific diamond. So
And
We were
does it
hoping to-
need to be removed from the crown?
probably
If you were to use it as a magical component to the magics,
it's going to use the diamond. It's going to disappear.
can't you just use the whole crown? Like, why do you need to break off pieces of it?
We didn't break off anything. We brought the whole thing down
Okay.
so it wasn't broken. I didn't steal your crown.
I mean, it's
We were
not there,
Having
so
Sproigins look at it, I should have just brought it back.
Okay.
I didn't. I went to bed.
let me approach this from a different place.
Okay. I see the drops.
King is getting spicy. These people You've seen them, right? They're downtrodden. They're not having a good time, but they believe in their king. You just took their king's crown.
Yes, I was a part of the
that
group
he's not
that
going
took
to be
the crown.
wearing, leading them into battle.
We were going to have it checked and ask you about it.
You could reverse that order.
Well, you were off having your conversation with the cousin. We didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh yeah, by the way, that went well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
That was good. She's friendly.
That's good.
Oh,
You know?
oh!
Yeah.
Crazy Advara. Saw her again. Anyways, can you
No, wait.
you
Don't anyways that Advara was here?
yes, in
Like,
her
for
room.
Real?
But
or
don't
for
go up there.
fakesies?
Just can't.
Why? I don't know where it is in the first place, which is why we couldn't
Even
go and
better.
ask you about it.
Even
But
better.
why wouldn't I want to go there?
Can you actually? You can go back
What did you do
to
to the
your
room?
Can you?
What'd you
the-
do?
Locked her in.
Like, did she turn it into a big doom pile? Like,
Doom pile.
you said I can't go there, not just because I don't know why.
it's. I mean, it's like, it's being. The guards are changing it right now, so. I wanted it to look different.
It's being cleansed.
Yeah.
You're kind of being weird.
Yeah.
It's Walker!
Yeah.
No, weirder than normal.
Just let it go. But you can go back to your room, but I need the crown.
Okay.
So the guard, just tell him, when you
I'll
go.
just bring it back.
No, you don't
But
have to. That's a
so
long
you
walk.
know that
Well,
diamond.
yeah, you do it.
Yes, I am going to do it. Jesus.
I'm not gonna make the
You're
guard
not my
walk.
king. Anyways,
You stole my crown. We don't
We-
steal from each other.
borrowed the crown from your mannequin.
We don't steal from each other.
So that Sproigins
You
can
actually
take a
see the
look
door
at
crack
it.
open. My king, is everything all right?
Yeah, she's gonna go back to bed, but thanks for bringing her. Fly tomorrow.
I shut the door again. Damn it, now that he broke in, I just forgot what I was going to say. We were arguing about the crown. Oh, I wanted to let you know. The diamond, if we need to do anything to help, like, magic her up,
Yes.
will work.
Okay.
So I'll be right back. With the crown.
Okay.
So you can use the crown to be your crownliness, but if we need to use it after things are going on, it will work for what Sproigins would need it for.
Yeah, because I'll be right there.
Yeah, you
with
will
the
be
crown
right there.
and the diamond.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right back.
So you.
The whole time I'm just gonna stomp my way down, get the fucking crown, come back. Here you go.
Oh, by the way, can you do my hair in the morning?
Just the weirdest relationship.
I put the crown on the mannequin. I'm so glad you're alive. Yes, I will think about doing your hair tomorrow morning.
Well, I mean, someone else can maybe do it. I don't know.
They still have a stylist around.
I don't know. I
Well,
just told
see-
them to send the best person for that job. Maybe they'll just try to send you. I don't know.
I'll be up in the morning. If there's not someone who can do it that's better, yes, I can assist you with that. I was also going to try to make potions for people before we bounced out.
I mean, that's pretty important. Are you guys in the mansion?
No, Sproigins is out of magic.
Okay. Because I was thinking we could do the bathhouse again, but
Well, he could do the bathhouse tomorrow, probably.
he's got that under
So I
control.
would assume that we would be traveling by foot now because we don't have enough horses for all the people.
Okay, but can you do my hair tomorrow or
Yes,
not?
I can do your
Because
hair.
if you can't,
I'll see you tomorrow. Jesus.
I have to
Raven
spend
Queen. Slam the door.
the rest of the night finding someone, I'm speaking to myself, who can do my hair.
You guard.
Have a good
What are
night,
your
guard.
skills?
Hair cutting, my king?
Thank God one of you survived.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you doing anything else?
Jesus Christ.
All right, so eventually you all find yourselves relaxing into your evenings. The night comes and goes, and you're all awoken to a little hustle and bustle and the clanking of armor and trampling of footsteps throughout the various hallways in the keep. So, the day is yours. What happens next?
I go upstairs. Do you have a stylist?
Is she the first person to come around?
Yes.
Not yet. So you still down?
I leave to the person who's outside the door. Is there a guard? Well, of course there's a guard there.
Yep.
Is a stylist coming for His Majesty?
I was told to anticipate someone this morning, yes.
Do you know that there's a person who can do hair really well? I mean, y'all don't look all messed up, so I assume there's somebody who can do hair.
A soldier's haircut is very routine. We can, and then as he's kind of talking to you, here I am.
Is it Terry?
That'd be great.
And you see Delenzia. You don't know her to be Delenzia, but the physical description previously provided of Delenzia. I heard some royal sissy boy needed a tune-up. You guards. Move.
I follow her in.
Hey, cousin! She pulls out 2 daggers.
I like her.
Are we doing this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they told me, like, you were looking for someone to get you prepped for battle, but you wanted your hair to be a part of it, and
Yes.
I don't know what things you're into now. It's not really my business, but the chance to chop at you sounded fun.
It's not so much chopping as it is, I mean, if you have to do that, that's fine too.
Oh, I have to.
But it was more of like braiding and things of that nature.
Oh, well, what do you want?
We have it covered. Thank you.
You realize I've got, like, nothing but braid. Like, that's literally my hair is a braid.
But this is a bonding moment with me and my people.
Yeah, I mean, and also maybe think about that with the horns and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe, just reconfigure where that sits, just to...
Well...
You want a braid?
Sort of, kinda. So...
You sure you don't want some fancy little Ponce ear clip thing to make your ears more pointy?
And I pull out the 2 arm twine things and I say, can you make it so that these will, like, drape down in braided style on the back here?
You look like a fucking architect, Peter. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
All right. I'll try.
Hara, you can help.
I would love to help.
I mean, you can go do other things if you want to, but you just seem so inclined to just help. So I can't read you right now.
I think I've got this. I know it's
Actually smushing her tiefling face.
Because Jackie would love to do this. I don't know if Hera would.
I mean,
It'd
you've
be
been
more
told to
fun
go
if
away
we-
a couple times?
Yeah, which makes me more or less not want to. So I'm going to watch this, and
Okay.
I'm going to craft some potions while I watch this happen.
Okay.
And you got this. Guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah. I appreciate the confidence, clearly.
Yeah. That's where the glory fell.
No, I'm better with these.
Neck.
And just kind of goes through the process of, like, doing the step a few feet away, hedge trim kind of. And is going through the process of chopping and twisting and doing a number of things. And there's a few times where you feel it like just, oh yeah, that's true. What is
It's
it?
D4 or
I don't
something.
even have it. There it is. All right.
Roll
All right.
that 4.
So you actually feel it like sort of just whiff by your ear as these dagger and sword like are kind of flying around your head. Then you start to feel some kind of odd tugging, and all right, I'm just gonna maybe just rap. And, maybe if we nod it. Yeah, that's good. Nailed it.
I pull out my mirror.
So, you have most of your hair trimmed down on the sides to this weird mohawk that kind of is like a little askew, except for like what appears to be a mullet, but like the back is also short in the middle, and you have like
a
these
mane.
dangly bangles that are like part of the arm wraps that are now there that kind of Bollywood off the,
Who's got just the Farrah Fawcett and Mariah Carey on?
but like just here.
Perfect.
There's no one in this world can get hair.
I mean, I think, yeah, that's what you're after, right? You wanted to be like menacing and leaderly.
Yeah, more on the leaderly thing.
Sure.
but this looks great.
I mean,
I think the people are gonna love it.
I feel like I know what it's missing. Trims a little bit more off the top, and then she's kind of stepping behind you and trimming just a little bit more, and then you sort of feel the cold metal slide around your form. There. It makes you look like a king, sort of. I mean, that's like a crucial piece of it, I think. So, I mean, you could probably be like some kind of hog beast with no lips and still look like a king with a crown on, but that's not really the point. I mean, a hog beast, that you've already got less legs than a hog beast.
And those that you kill those. I mean,
and you're like
don't- yeah.
super dangerous looking,
no, yeah.
like menacing.
I mean, yeah.
Mm.
But
This was a good first time for me.
okay. Said my cousin.
Well, I wasn't going to pass up the opportunity to prep my cousin for battle, especially since I was going to be flying next to him.
At breakfast.
I can fly next to you there too.
Yep. Have everyone meet down in the courtyard? Is that where we were? Meet by the spark. Everyone's gonna meet by the spark. You can start rounding everyone up. Hey, did word spread about Advara's room?
I mean, something spread out of Ibarra's room.
I'm asking seriously. What's the feel?
There's an electricity in the air, you know? People are scared or excited or anxious or ready. Everyone's focused on their own thing, and I think maybe you just added some heat to the electricity. I don't know if it changes anything.
It didn't
People.
inspire them?
People only have one symbol that they're ready to follow, and I think coming back to something clean will be a great way to start. I think the people need their king, cousin.
Yeah.
I think that's what will inspire them.
And
Now, take your fancy stuff and go, like, be a king.
yeah, I gotta get
Yeah,
dressed.
don't shake too much. I think it's... You know what? Hang on. Just knots them together in the back. So they're just kind of like now the eyeglass catchers so they don't fall off your face, like in the back. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, don't want you to try and sneak up on someone and have too much
Yeah, too much dangle.
shangle in your
I mean,
jangle.
that armor looks pretty severe, so I think that's gonna do it. But
I've seen you move pretty quick in that.
it's been a long time, so I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I hear you've downgraded to a bow. Is that true?
Yeah, I
Don't let the men see that.
you can learn a thing or two by stepping outside of your comfort zone.
I don't know that there's anything about today that anyone's comfortable with. And now you look like this, so everyone's going to be on edge, but we're ready to fly, Padir.
Well, I guess they'll say I did it the Padir way.
I don't know that they could say anything else. I did great. Mostly.
Well, at least you're always honest.
Yeah, I do. I think you look really, really good
Delencia,
for like certain types of looks.
I have to get ready, so
Right.
yeah, I'll meet you downstairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Or you can wait outside, but like, you know, family and all, like,
Sure.
yeah.
Can I ask one more favor, maybe?
I mean, you can ask it.
If you're willing to let me fly. If that's something you think that would be the right way to go. I wanted your approval. I was going to use Dawnfang. It hasn't been touched in centuries. I think it's also a symbol. It's a symbol of our loss, but it's a symbol of our hope too. And I've held it many times before. If I'm gonna fly with you, I'd like it to be under Dawnfang.
It's a powerful weapon.
Well, only if I'm holding it.
We'll see. But if that is what you must have if you fly, then fly with it you shall.
I remember the old Padir being a lot more decisive.
Yeah, well, old age. Yeah, it's
We're
tough.
all old, cousin.
Well, and death.
And maybe it's that. It's the hair and the death
Yeah.
mixed together that makes you look this way.
It's probably a combination of things. You know, I
Probably
haven't been
mostly the
sleeping
death.
very well lately.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm used to much dingier. Like, this is, I mean, I have to stay here because this is where I'm expected to stay, but
Well, we got plenty of dirt if you just
Well,
want to lay down for a minute.
but that kind of defeats the whole purpose of the regal and, like, you know, sometimes you have to just put up with things that you don't really want to do.
Padir, you were never more loved than when you came back covered in blood and dirt.
That's true. Well,
You'll figure out wherever it is you're going and whatever it is you're doing.
that's true.
The man with that haircut knows what he's about.
Business all around.
And then she starts heading towards the door.
Delencia,
Yeah.
thank you.
For flying next to you in battle today.
Jesus Christ, it never stops.
You heard that, guards,
More-
right?
more
Go fetch
than-
Dawnfang. Padir said so.
More than the Allfather right now.
You actually see one of the guards kind of look back in at you.
Yeah?
Sorry,
What'd you say?
we should fetch Dawnfang.
Bring it down to the breakfast table.
By myself?
If you need, bring as many people as you think is necessary to go get Dawnfang.
Is this a test, my lord?
You know what? I'll go get it. Just let me get dressed, and then I'll go with you, because you're going to bring me to Dawnfang, and then I'm going to bring Dawnfang to breakfast.
By yourself.
I'll be there.
Yes, my king, whenever you are ready.
Okay.
Also, what is it? Yes.
So I think that went really well.
I mean, I feel like I know what it is.
I mean, like, I can turn around. I've just been making a potion here the whole time. How long did that take?
6 hours.
Probably 30 minutes.
Oh.
You're just in the middle of Padir's bedroom making a potion?
No, I went into the corner.
Okay.
In his room?
Yeah!
So what potion are you trying to make?
Just making a common health potion.
Okay. You have the ingredients, presumably, for that?
Well, I mean, like,
CR3 plus water plus...
common is like blood. Just that. Just as blood.
Okay.
A 25 gold gem, pure water, and I have to cast a healing spell at crafting.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. What was your timeline for that, though? What'd you roll for your brew duration?
1.
Okay, so for the next hour, you're making a health potion.
30 minutes?
What? Oh, for the next 30 minutes, then yes, correct.
Okay, since you need your privacy, I'm gonna turn my back so
I
we
mean,
can
you
you-
seen him naked.
Yeah,
I know.
we've been in a bath together,
Oh yeah, actually physically together you have.
and you cleaned me.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
With their tongue.
that
Did you
was
say tongues?
1.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Gross.
whoa, DM.
That's me mad.
That was Delenzia. She popped back in.
Ew.
Okay, I have to get this. Hara,
I'm making a potion. What do you want?
how long do you need?
30
Never
minutes.
mind. When you're done, I'm gonna put on this armor. That's probably gonna take roughly about the same time because I don't know how to put this stuff on. Then you and me are going to get something called Dawnfang, which
Sounds
I'm
awesome.
really hoping is not like some sort of dragon or something like that.
I would love it to be a dragon.
But, or like some sort of. Anyways, we have to go get it, and then we have to meet everyone for breakfast because like we're running behind schedule.
Cool. Uh-huh. Yep, cool with that.
Okay.
Jingle jangle going the whole time.
So you're getting all your stuff. What are you guys doing as you're waking up?
We're waking up probably slower than they are.
Sure.
I only need 6 hours of sleep.
Oh yeah, so you're up before. Are you
I
doing
was up-
anything?
I went downstairs and I would cast the mansion and
Get everybody.
Yeah.
On Tyrio's first.
So you go out to the courtyard, and they are sitting Indian style, cross-legged, just on the stairs.
Oh, Terry,
Sproigins.
didn't think you were gonna make it.
Well, I'm here for the food and to eat, to prepare for this glorious day of like flying or something.
What is it? Flying.
Yeah, like everyone's super excited to go flying. I'm
What is that?
pretty excited about it. Never been, so you know.
Like flying?
Yes.
As in.
Like fly, like.
So like everybody's gonna leave?
Well, no, I think it's like people. They found a potions reserve or something. That they found, someone has like one powerful magics or something, and we are going to fly around.
We're gonna fly around.
Right, yeah. I'm unclear on the details, but I am kind of excited about it.
Is there any guards around?
There are a number of guards that are kind of on patrol and a couple on station.
Guard.
Sure.
Terry mentioned something about flying. What does that mean?
For the glory, we are ready.
What is that? I don't know what that means.
The golden wing flies today at the order of the king.
And that means what?
That means flanked on the wings of wrath and fury, we follow the king into battle.
So we're going to battle today.
Yes.
Got it. Thank you. So, Terry.
Yeah?
So we're gonna go into a battle today? Did you know that?
Well, I mean, there's a number of important things going on. I haven't checked the calendar. I mean, I feel as if there's a lot of events happening. If you have to go to a battle, clearly that's important. I think I was going to stick around here and try the fly bit.
All right.
That sounded interesting. Plus, I feel like I could defend the castle better if I could fly. So that was partially my interest there.
Probably. Just give me a second.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Go back in. Go up to the room to see if
Are you going
Harris.
to make the breakfast?
Keep going.
All right.
Open the door. Back to the room. You guys are still sleeping.
Yeah.
Do you know that we're going into a battle today?
I mean, I figured we're flying for the glory.
When did they say that?
I don't remember. They said it last night.
Who said it?
Like
Terry.
Jeff?
Who the fuck is Jeff?
all of them
of
are
them.
Jeff. If we don't know their name, they're Jeff. Everybody who's been talking, they're
That
like,
is unfair.
no, it is a title of honor, good sir.
You know it as a title of honor. So what is this fight? Like
You
we're gonna
were
go
there
fight
when we were
Hara?
discussing when we were heading towards Advara. We're heading towards Advara today. It takes one day
My mind
to
was
march.
elsewhere. I apologize.
to the Heartbreak Gate.
That's true. Okay, I'm gonna go. So I was expected to do the mansion,
You should probably still do the mansion.
but if we're gonna go fight, I'm not doing the mansion.
It's gonna take us a full day to get there.
So you can sleep again.
Okay, you remember.
We're sleeping before we're fighting Advara.
So we're gonna sleep at the gates.
Yeah, like in front of them.
Okay.
Go feed people.
All right.
I mean, I'm up now.
Nope.
All right, I'll go back down. Terry, good luck.
With the
Cast the mansion.
do I need luck? I just was hoping to get some.
No, you can have some food, but good luck with your flight today.
Oh,
I hope it's great.
I think it'll be splendid. Just rocking.
All right, so I'm gonna get. So I'll open the door and just hold my arm out so he doesn't just go. Just hold. I have to tell them what I want them to make.
Sure. Yeah. All
You're
right.
not welcome in just yet. Give me a moment.
Yeah. It's your place, obviously. You're
So I'll
the
go in.
wielder of the powerful magics.
Tell the Regnons to make chickens and beef and ale and orange juice and all the fixins. And then I'll tell the one Regnon, Punis time for this one. And then I'll go back out. Terry, please. It'll take them a couple minutes to prepare some things, but
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. But I'll go ahead and wait patiently for them to craft their excellent foodstuffs.
also grilled leeks.
Yes, some of the grilled leeks will be fine. Those were quite good.
All right, you are welcome.
Excellent. All right. Steps right inside.
Good for him.
No, just wait for more people to.
Okay. As the guard sort of takes notice of the mansion, you sort of standing and wait. It seems as if a number of guards disperse for the sake of collecting people, and the process begins as people start to slowly sort of trickle through the courtyard. Are we first?
No, you're like second. I had to make a promise yesterday, so you are number 2.
Awesome. A number of people are kind of excitedly stepping in.
We'll do it, guard, just 5 at a time, please.
At your command. Of course.
Yeah, that's right. My command.
And just kind of, just be patient. We know. Please. Everyone is excited. Everyone will get through. You'll be fed well. Just kind of holding the line.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Eventually, 4 come out. Guard lets another 4 in.
Oh. Terry. Regnan, will you go fetch the first one that came in?
Disappears, heads to the kitchen, swings a right. Comes back a few minutes later.
Terry found the room.
Maybe he already left? He did not leave? Okay. Guard? Will you just make sure no one else comes in until I come back out? Or the Artificer comes out. Arcanist. The Arcanist comes out. If he comes out, you yell, for me to come out.
Terry Flandine,
Yes.
as you wish.
Okay. And I'll go in, and I'm gonna go. Right. I'm gonna go to the kitchen first. Is he in the kitchen?
Nope, a ton of Regnons, cutting, prepping.
I go right to the fucking bathhouse.
Okay. There you see foot up out of the tub, getting scrubbed by a Regnon. Another Regnon feeding him chicken. As he's just
Terry.
Sproigins. Oh, this place is fantastic. Get between just in there.
Is he?
It's
Is his clothes somewhere?
Yeah, like clothes just off on the side of the tub.
All right. I'm gonna go collect his clothes and walk out. Take
Yeah.
your time. Door
Sproggins.
closes.
All right.
And then I will exit.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we could have given everyone a nice bath.
Yeah, maybe.
Just Terry.
All right. What else are you guys doing?
I'm gonna come down with Is and I'll let Is out
Okay.
from sleeping, and he and I are gonna go stand in line with everyone else waiting to get breakfast.
Okay.
There's just like a 10-foot gap between you two and everyone else.
Yeah. A wide berth, as it were. All right. So eventually, people are continuing to funnel in and out, 4 at a time.
You can send 5 in at a time now.
As you wish. Sure. Barondel ends up making his way to the courtyard probably just an hour or so after everything has kind of gotten started, and there's a little bit of a populace developing. When people are leaving the mansion, they're not going inside, they're not dispersing. Everyone kind of seems to be giving this invisible circle of space a little bit of room in the courtyard, but are kind of just sitting, watching everything take place. There's this bubble of focus and concentration around a perimeter, and eventually Barondel starts walking out the front door, and you see a bunch of people kind of stand up and sort of adjust their positioning a little bit and kind of pay super close attention. Morning all, greetings. Are we ready to go?
Is there still a line of people to eat?
Yeah, there's, probably a dozen or so still in line, yeah.
Are we down here now, or are we still dealing with
We'll
hairdos
get
and-
Don Fang after or whatever.
Oh, right. You guys were going to get done.
We'll get it afterwards.
Okay, sure.
Harry, we gotta go. Like they're waiting for me.
Yeah. They need to speak with their king.
We'll get it in a second.
So I was able to finish my potion.
Yes.
We gotta go though. All right.
And it's just one, right?
Yes, correct.
All right. I will step into the courtyard and look at people's reaction to my look.
Okay.
How's it looking?
Make a charisma check.
Oh, good.
Body charisma.
You got another sleep in though.
17. That doesn't affect my main stats.
Oh.
So, you, at this moment in time, seem to draw every eye in the courtyard. And as you approach, armor just gleaming off the limited light there is inside, as you step out, it almost creates this projected flash of light that seems to emanate directly from you, glinting off the gems in your crown, sort of dancing off the pieces of your armor. Did you bring the sword?
Everything.
Okay.
I assumed it had some sort of somewhere to put it, right?
Yeah, it has a...
Yeah.
a
Okay. I didn't know if it was doubles or if it was like a single down here,
No,
but
it's just a single side holster.
yeah. However, it was on the mannequin.
It is sheathed on your side.
No bow.
Okay. So as you come out, it seems like everybody is just completely drawn to you, and as you begin to walk towards the center, you see everyone sort of all in unison just kind of take their cue from the person next to them, and they all just lower their heads and begin to go into a super deep bow.
I do not do that.
Neither does Skadi or Is.
That's
I'm
fine.
following back and just a little bit to the right, looking all trying to be proper.
I'm just gonna assume I know what they're doing. Everyone,
Heads kind of rise.
I know you're all wondering if we fly today.
We're ready, my king! For glory!
Do they do like the...
You have a number of people that are kind of this little quick spurt, this expulsion of this electric energy that's surrounding you.
Skadi joins the cheering.
Thanks, Kitty. A lot of you, many of you, have sacrificed a lot to this point. I know we all wish to see this end. I know all of you wish to be a part of that. And if that is your choice, I will allow it. But I will say, do not make this decision lightly.
We are with you, my king! Ow, ow, ow.
Skadi joins that.
Nice.
And at this point in time, the circle seems to be collapsing in on itself as people are getting closer. And as you're able to see the guard's armor, the dingy, sort of gross leather has a polish to it. The metal and gold flecking that turns from the chainmail is now revealed into being more shiny and brilliant. The evening for many of these people seems to have been spent cleaning their armor, preparing for their moment. And the circle continues to collapse until people edge and corner into one another, sort of pushing and nudging off. But now, in about a 20-foot diameter around you, this very tight circle, a number of younger people who are kind of just in line for food. Yeah, we're ready.
Advara has long plagued these lands. Today, tomorrow, whenever it may happen, it'll happen soon, but it will be for the last time. Whether it is her death or all of ours. There will be no more. The Gloryfell will either come back tomorrow or it'll fall completely. This is it.
You see Barandel kind of give you a little bit of a nod. The Golden Wing flies today! Tons of swords jump up into the air, a number of spears thrust forward, banging on their shields.
Find Delenzia in the crowd. Delenzia!
Hey, cousin. These move.
Go get your fang.
Let's go.
And Skadi's gonna just start chanting and seeing if she can get everyone to chant with her and just be like, Advara does not write the story. We will win this for the glory.
Just full on like Linda Belcher. Make a persuasion check.
Can I be inspired just cause? Like
You get a D4 of inspiration for that. Wait, it's got to succeed.
Wait, what is that?
They want to be inspired.
Right, so is it charisma?
Yeah.
17.
17. They don't dig it and they're not catching on very quick, but they got the rhythm down and they're there for it. You know what I mean? Like they're ready to go. Your troops are mustered.
Okay. Gather everything. We march shortly. How are we gonna march all these people?
I don't know.
Men! Assemble the feathers. We fly now. You immediately see them rush inside with about half of them remaining, and they line up directly in front of you, just standing there waiting, holding their various weaponry and their shields. And he's kind of talking to all of them, checking, making sure that their armor is in place, and Barandel's kind of walking across them all. Moment, we'll be ready. After just a couple minutes, you see a number of them continuing to run back out, falling in, closing in on each other. At your command, how do you intend to travel?
Sproigins, is everyone out of the...
What?
Is everyone out of the...
I will walk towards you carrying clothes. What?
Are those... What do you...
What?
Is everyone done eating?
There's still a couple more people.
The line has kind of dispersed, actually, at this point to this circle. People are...
I don't know if anybody's still in there eating or
Okay.
not.
Right.
I can check. What?
And I quick run in to have breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What are we're gonna fight today?
Well, I don't imagine we have to walk there because all of.
So they're gonna carry you?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm trying to. No.
You're gonna get
I
a
will
horse?
march at the front of the pack.
Why are you
I
talking to
don't
me
know.
like that? Are you gonna walk, or are they gonna carry you, or are you gonna get a horse? What are you
King,
gonna do?
you would march?
Oh shit, who's this?
Would there be another way?
I just thought you would be carried by the wing.
Is it Barrendale? Is it out of game? Is that Barrendale?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or Sproigins could ask.
But what is that?
You're not. You're in the mansion.
You know, the land.
Right. I haven't gotten to do this in quite some time.
Me neither. I imagine.
Well, I've never actually been on the wing, but
Okay. Well, would you like to go on the wing today?
Are you guys actually gonna fly?
I don't know. Some like symbolism.
my king, I have not been this excited in much time.
Okay, he won't say it, but I will. What does that mean? If you're gonna be on a wing, are you actually flying?
I asked.
Just now you asked?
Yeah.
I'm holding
Ben!
his clothes.
He's.
We fly for glory! And immediately you see all their shields kind of lock up into one another, and you see them bang, and you almost see their shields kind of lock and fold in, and all of a sudden their entirety, the full row and rank, now 4 members deep, 20 feet across, begins to turn gold and solidify in place directly in front of you. And as the gold washes over, you see them all freeze in place, just steadfast and resolute, looking like a constructed and molded army. And as soon as they have all solidified out to the wings, there's almost a certain excitement on the ones at the end before the gold completely encompasses them. And they just freeze in place in this golden, statuesque, glimmering sort of rank and file of individual members, until you start to see this gold sort of light dance and bounce off of each one of them. And as it does, you see their forms begin to kind of turn jelly-like and transmorph, and they push into one another until all of a sudden these armored feathers shoot out that look like flaps on an airplane wing, but just stacked and golden with fine etching and this filigree that runs throughout the length of them. A dragon's head opens its mouth directly facing your direction. A ruby tongue falls and drips out, and a small carriage-like seating arrangement rises up on the back of the dragon. The dragon then and lowers its head to extend its neck and create a walkway up to the chariot.
They're way cooler than us. I mean, no, come on. My
mean,
people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the rock.
Just go up in your
Or
fucking chair.
do you need help getting the rock?
Just go up in your
Okay.
chair.
I'll go up in my chair. Is he part of it, or is...
No.
Okay.
My king. The wing awaits.
Yeah. Let's...
I mean, the dragon has gotten a bit smaller over the years, but
She'll still fly.
that is the hope.
Skadi's still marching and chanting her chant.
Nice.
And Hara comes out of the mansion and there's a golden dragon.
Did I see my cousin?
Where'd everybody
No,
go?
she's not
I
up.
would, okay.
She does, like, just probably about a minute later come running out.
What has she got?
She's got, it looks kind of like a scepter that's like black and white, probably about 2.5, 3 feet long. She's kind of just running with it. Oh, I missed the Tin Men part.
You didn't
I
want to
always
be
like
a part of it?
Tickle someone's nose right before they turn.
You
It's been
would.
so long, I haven't even seen it in forever. Fuck, that dragon is cool though. All right, let's go. And she like climbs up the back of the dragon.
Like, she's my favorite, but also, where'd everybody go and what's with this dragon?
Okay, hold on. Who the fuck is that?
Oh,
That's his cousin.
That's my cousin.
She's rad.
Can she come back?
She's
with
cool.
us?
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
What?
This is Sproigins. And that's Skadi. And you met
Hello.
Hara.
No.
Fuck, I was
See,
gonna milady
she's the
it.
best.
Mm-mm.
Why am I holding clothes?
Oh,
Okay.
those are Terry's clothes. Just
Delenzia?
take a couple potions and
Oh.
what?
Why do you have
Did-
Terry's clothes?
Did he have a
What
mishap
are your
again?
friends into, Padir?
No.
Delenzia. Before you judge them too hard, they brought me back from death.
I mean, that's great, but he like just steals people's clothes? It's
No,
weird.
I let
No.
Terry go in to have food, and then he started to take a bath. So I took his clothes.
This is not weird behavior for him?
You are
For
totally
him?
into this
Pocket
kind
a
of
couple of those
behavior.
potions, so you can leave the
Yeah.
clothes
Yeah,
wherever.
all right, that's fair.
I just thought he took a potion and like vanished.
No, he just decided to strip butt ass naked and go in the hot tub.
Well, get Terry. Come on, he's got to come
No.
with. What?
You want Terry to come with?
He's the Arcanist.
I mean, what's he really gonna do?
I mean, I'm an artist.
I love
If
this
that's
girl.
the case.
What? He's.
Pocket a couple of those
I'm
potions.
Okay.
pocketing everything. It's already been
I
pocketed.
keep getting mixed reviews.
What, are we just gonna accident our way through the gates, or what?
Yeah, Terry's not great.
Okay.
He has no idea what he's doing.
That's 2 votes for no.
I mean-
I would love to see him fight, though.
Barondel, why are you such a big fan of Terry?
Never mind your cousin's judgment.
I haven't actually seen him do anything.
Terry
so-
Flandine has been very helpful in previous times, as I've said, and
I'll go get him.
he has provided
Keep one potion. He's gonna show him
much
something.
needed aid in our weakest moments. It hasn't always
It's,
gone.
it's okay, Barondel. This is a good idea.
And he put one of our guards in the hospital.
Okay. Run in.
You took his clothes?
No, you still have his clothes. Terry.
Ah, yeah, Sproigins. I'm starting to get all pruny.
Yeah, well, get out. Come on. Everybody's already done the Golden Dragon ship. We're just waiting for you. And then I'll close the door and go out.
Golden Dragon. Sproigins. Bro, I have no clothes, Sproigins.
Just waiting for him to come out.
So after like,
I mean, if it took like 2 minutes, I would pop back in. Terry.
So after 2 minutes, you see him kind of pulling down the curtains in the house. You took my clothes, Sproigins.
Oh, Hara, throw me a...
Did you
No,
clean
no, let
them?
him do the curtains.
Were they dirty while I was holding them? Were they all grimy?
I mean, they're definitely not clean.
Okay, I would have
Hara's
pickpocketed as
cleaning
much
your-
as possible, and then I would have prestidigitated it while
Hara's
I continued
cleaning
to
your
hold
clothes
this
for
disgusting.
you. Everybody else is as shiny and bright as they could possibly be. Now, please, come on. We're all waiting for you. The entire kingdom is waiting for you.
But my dingling is out.
Yeah, so grab a curtain. Come on. Hara's got your clothes out here.
You just want me to curtain up, huh?
Yeah.
Just tie it off.
Just get out here.
Oh, right. He kind of does this weird, like, haphazard toga that is pretty darn good.
Shit, nailed
And
it.
As he takes that step out, you see the curtain completely disappear. Oh, shit.
Hara. I'll grab it. Here you go.
Sproigins, you put my dingling out.
Yeah, well, you put your dingling in my bath water.
Terry!
Were you going to drink it?
No, but I was going to put my dingling in.
That's my king, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, my king. Don't mind my giblets.
I would like you to figure out what this vial contains.
Excellent. I'll just have a look-see at it.
The one that I just made?
Yeah, right?
Okay.
No, not
No?
the one that you just
Oh,
made. I
which
told you to
one?
give him one of his.
Yes. I would have wanted to pickpocket it first. I don't know.
Sure,
I
roll
need to do
investigation.
Okay, that. I thought that. Okay.
You're gonna use luck for this.
Yeah.
It's just a Terry. 2 natural ones.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't
Terry's
find
It
that?
was so dirty, I
Terry
didn't
has
really
the power.
look.
Yeah, you don't
I cleaned
rifle
everything.
through as thoroughly as you probably could have, but
But it would have been 18 on literally anything else.
so I
Here.
don't have like a free hand
This one.
at the moment. This one,
Tell me what's in here.
fantastic. What are you handing him?
Common healing potion.
Okay. This. Haven't seen one of these in quite some time. Oh, here's a heave. That is, it's a potion that heals. It is meant for healing. And it is of a lesser variety. I would
That's
say
enough.
probably a base value dosage.
Terry comes with us.
No.
Yes!
No. This one.
Well, I've already passed my King's test. I'm afraid that,
Trust me.
Do it.
yeah, right. He just lets his dick hang out. What are you handing him?
Alchemist fire.
Did anybody stay behind?
All right.
I don't know.
So this
I don't
one
think so.
is a little bit more tricky. This is an elusive potion. This is a tricky mistress. Let me just. So this one is a real tricky pounding. How you got your hands on this? I don't know. However, this potion, when consumed, will give you the carriage of a dragon. But only in like small short bits, like right after you drink it, probably.
So you think that it could be drunk?
I mean, it's a potion. All potions can be drunk. I have proven this many times.
Sproigins knows this,
What
and
is
what
it?
happens when you drink it.
Oh, is it the fire?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he nailed it.
Sort of.
Yes, the fire, like a dragon would have, it
I
would
mean-
be inside you.
It's
Fire exploded out of
Here's
it's alchemist fire. It
here's
would like
here's
kill
my
you.
opinion.
I mean, it's
It
hard to
would
say.
kill you.
It is probably not
It
physical.
killed him several
It
times.
would
Is it
kill
gonna
you.
Let
do
them argue
any-
and you put your clothes on.
Is it gonna do any better leaving him
We
here?
are.
No,
by
he's
himself?
coming with.
Okay,
I just
Terry,
want
you're
you-
coming with.
I just want you to know
Where
that
am I
he's
going?
not worth. He's like a jester.
Well, I resent that completely. I've now identified successfully 2 potions in a row.
I don't think we know what he is, but he's coming with.
I am a
Terry, get up here.
Powerful. Where are we going?
Well, you're gonna bring him on the dragon?
Yeah.
We have literally
Is
everyone.
this the flying they were talking about?
Well, I mean, Skiddy, can he go on the necklace? He probably is better off in
Please
the
don't
necklace.
have
You know
him in
what?
the necklace. I want
Let
to
him go on the dragon.
I've never
Dragons?
flown before. I'm excited at the prospect.
Okay. Everyone's on the. You can go on the dragon if you want to.
Bring him back
Excellent.
to life
Are we
and
going
he
to let
brings
any of
this
the
guy
other
on
guards
dragon.
come for this? I feel like they were really excited. Way more than I was even.
You'll be riding them.
Do you want to go?
Riding them.
Do you want to ride the dragon or go on the necklace? I'm gonna actually talk to him. Hair's gonna be in the necklace.
What the hell is that?
It's a giant golden dragon, and we can fly on it with Walker and Sproigins. Or Hair's gonna mix some stuff up in the necklace,
Mm-mm.
and he can hang out with you.
Put me in.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Put me in.
all right.
Put me in, please.
Falter is it?
Is there? So is everyone on
Faltor, she's in the necklace.
I'm gonna work on potions while I'm in there.
now?
Can I also join you on the dragon?
Yeah.
Well, sure. Why shouldn't Sproigins come up?
Yeah. Come on, man. Can't do this without you.
Disgruntledly climbed.
So, you all hop
Sir.
on the...
Is there like reins?
No.
Ah.
Can I keep chanting?
Yeah, sure. And then Barondel kind of sort of makes his way in there, and it's a little tight. It's not meant to hold quite this many people. You're probably in excess of like 1 or 2 people of how it's designed.
Okay.
As it seems like maybe it's supposed to be like a 2 and 2 plus 1 in the front kind of formation type of deal, but everyone's sort of in there. All right, Are you gonna get this thing flying or what, Barondale? Come on. My king, what are your standing orders?
To the Heartbreak Gates, for glory.
The golden wing flies again. Heartbreak Gates! And the dragon's wings completely unfurl, and the armored feathers look like blades as it sort of twists the wings back, begins pushing itself directly up into the air, lets out a burst of this diamond-like mist and this breath sort of spray like a fire. And then you immediately see the wings tuck back, almost like a fighter mock jet, and it just begins to
We're gonna get there in 20 minutes.
flying and moving forward. And that's where we're gonna leave it this week.
We will change Blocker's fate as we go to the Heartbreak Gate.
Nailed it. Oh my goodness. You guys are riding a golden dragon on the way to an unknown quantity that you have asked very few questions
There's
about.
smoke coming from the tower.
Yes.
That's good.
Was there smoke coming from more than just the tower?
The guards were distracted. So, for anybody hanging out with us, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are super appreciative to have you. We are also going to be back, same time, same place, next week, Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, please make sure that you are liking, following, subscribing, sharing.
All the stuff.
Yeah. You know what?
Yup.
Have a good ass safe Halloween,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Halloween.
which is Wednesday.
We'll be coming back and getting into something scary.
I was super hoping for Punis's Haunted Mansion.
That is now a thing.
Yeah.
Now, officially.
Like, are we just gonna come up with a one shot now for the next week? Just Punis's Haunted Mansion?
I am pretty sure my plate is a little too full for that, but we have plenty of exciting stuff.
I thought
on
that's
the
what
way.
was going down when Terry vanished. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, leaving that aside, please make sure you come back, join us next week. Bloodlines of the Forgotten picks up. Finger guns.
That's us.
Psych. Finger guns making their way towards the Heartbreak Gates on the back of a big-ass gold dragon. So, be there, be square, and until we see you next time, party on!
Bye, guys.
Bye.